What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Maverick Approach. Maverick here. And of course, I got Devon True.
The brotherhood, no otherhood.
Yes, sir. And we have a special guest in the building. You guys seen her all over Instagram.
First time doing the pod.
First time doing the pod. So you guys may have seen her all over Instagram and she's going crazy viral. She touches on a lot of stuff that we talk about. So that's what we got to hear. Great information. So we have Miranda Wellness here. How you doing?
Hi, guys. This is my first podcast, so I'm trying to really
No, you're
trying
good.
to be cool.
No, I always say you always had it's just a conversation. That's the thing. When people were like doing podcasts, I feel like a lot of podcasts out there, what they do is they'll try to make it more like a talk show.
Yeah.
But it's really just a conversation.
Yeah.
Like you have your bullet points and you talk about certain things, but
Yeah.
some people just take it over the top and like, just do your thing.
Well, it's hard for people to just be themselves. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Like some people that do podcasts.
Because this is how we are.
Yeah, like that's what
day.
some people are like. Yeah,
All day,
like,
every day.
You guys are really this. I feel like I'm just with the guys that I watch the podcast. Like this is really us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't like, embellish or,
That's who you are.
We're just
Yeah.
us.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly. So, but yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, for sure. So, you're from New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, how was growing up in New Jersey?
I like Jersey. I'm from the beach, so I mean, that's all I know. So
Where's the Jersey accent?
do I have one?
Jersey.
Actually, people say when I say water, they're like, you must be from like Delco. I don't even know what that is. Or
What is Delco?
PA. I think that's part of, I'm not good with the map at all. And everybody knows that. Or New Jersey.
Okay.
So that's like the only Jersey accent I feel like I have.
You get
I don't have like,
the water.
yeah.
Jersey.
I don't even say it like, I just say it how I feel like is right.
Right.
But
So wait, is Guido? Is that a thing still? Is that?
yes. But like, oh, I can't say it.
Oh shit.
Are you kicking off early?
I don't really have any. I'm Italian, and also like a little bit Puerto Rican too. But
I was gonna say because you got a little bit of color.
yeah. My dad is Puerto Rican and Italian, and my mom is Italian and Hungarian. So
Okay, cool.
and a little Hungarian too. Sorry, Poppy. So yeah, I What were you asking?
The Guido thing.
The Guido
The
thing.
Guido thing.
Yeah,
Thank
the Guido
you.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have Guidos in my family. It's like we're super Italian and like there's like pasta, macaroni, sauce, gravy, but I don't know. We don't have Guidos like who were like guinea teas and stuff.
You
and
got a little what is it? Hey Johnny. Like you got one of those people? Or is it
no,
little
I don't.
Tony?
I really don't. I feel like
Those
we're
are
also
over
like
stereotypical.
No, we're hitting it with all the Italian
hitting all the
stereotypes.
stereotypes.
You don't have any
Right.
Italians like that?
we don't have that. Like we're just like
Like
we're
mad
also-
talking with your hands.
No, I mean
I feel like everybody. Well, not everybody. I talk with my hands all the time, though.
so do I. And people think I'm like in the club because I hold up like fingers and stuff. And
Well,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
thing. Yeah, like that's.
I talk with my hands.
I
so
hate that shit because they go when I go like this and I'm just like focusing.
That's just how I
Illuminati.
talk.
You
Yeah.
see him? He keeps putting that sign up.
Illuminati. They're like,
That's how I
guess-
talk.
No, this is what happened. So there's a video on TikTok, and I'm talking, and it's from a podcast, and I'm like going like this, and sometimes I do that, right? And it is true, they do have hand symbols, but I'm not a fucking agent.
No,
so
yeah.
I'm just doing this, and or if I go like this, or they'll catch me real quick doing this, and then
They'll
I'll
pause it or something.
They'll pause
Yeah.
it and take a screenshot.
That's what they call paranoia.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers are paranoid.
They'll take a
Yeah.
screenshot and people put it in the comments in TikTok. AJ, look, I told you, look, those hand
They do it
symbols.
to me all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Put the-
like I'm.
Yeah, put the weed down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
I
come
don't
on.
understand that.
I get it. We had the hand signals, which they do that.
Yeah.
But on certain stages, you can see where it's really blatant.
They
Have you
do
ever-
it blatantly. Yeah.
Wait, have you seen Forrest Gump?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but
Yes, you already know.
yeah.
There is a hand signal in there.
Yeah.
So if you remember in the movie to where it was after the war. And Jenny, that was her name, right?
Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny. She was going on the bus and she was like leaving him again because she
Yeah.
always came in and out of his life.
Jenny was a whore.
Crazy. So he does this hand signal where he goes like this.
Yeah.
And then you see under like
He does
really
the-
Oh,
closely
shit.
like that.
So
he does the
the
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
The
Yes.
Baphomet, yeah.
No fucking way.
Shit, are you serious?
Yes.
Yo,
As
It's
above,
weird.
So below
I've
or whatever.
never seen this shit.
He
Yeah.
goes like this, and then you see his hand go like this.
Oh, like
Yeah.
he just slowly.
Slowly does that.
Yeah, and back then,
Nobody caught
nobody
that.
was
Nobody,
really
yeah.
on that. You know what's funny too? Tom Hanks was one of the first guys to get that kind of opened my eyes to the whole Pizzagate thing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
He was the first celebrity to catch COVID. That was the signal right there.
Yeah, but remember he was posting
Yeah.
all those weird ass posts on Instagram.
Those pictures.
Yeah.
Right? Like on the highway, he had like the bandana or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
remember
was that before? I think that was before COVID.
It was
That
before
right
COVID.
before.
That was before, yeah.
Right before COVID.
That was before. But yeah, he had to wear all. Have you seen that? The weird pictures that he posts? Yo, he used to do. He don't do it. He doesn't do it
No.
anymore.
Nah.
I feel like
cryptic,
people,
all the
like,
cryptic
yeah.
pictures.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't seen shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a real quick rabbit hole. So he used to take these pictures and he's traveling everywhere, right? And it'll be like a kid's shoe or a piece of
Random
clothing,
objects,
Yeah.
yeah.
weird objects. Just that's it. And he'll have like a little backstory, or he'll come up with a backstory, what he thinks what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, it was the most like random pictures. But I remember, what was that guy? William Cappy? Was that
Isaac
his name?
Cappy.
Isaac Cappy.
Oh yeah, that.
I feel
actually
like
is
there's
tragic.
like a big connection there. Like he posted that, like something about Route 66, right?
That's where he
And there's-
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out here.
Yeah.
See, I don't know the
Route
map, so I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. But yeah, Route 66 is a, historic highway. It goes through many states actually. And that's where Isaac Cappy died.
Yeah.
And he blew the whole lid with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Saying he was a pedo and all this other stuff. And that's when, remember Pedogate? That's where it came from.
That's what I meant. Pedogate.
That's where it came from.
Yeah.
And it was all these articles of clothing. And there's one picture. I don't know if you guys remember this, to where Tom Hanks takes a picture of something.
Wasn't it like a shell or something? Because that's what I remember. And I remember seeing somebody talk about a seashell or some shit.
That was one of the
remember
pictures.
That was one of the pictures.
That was one of the pictures. Because I was like, why are they covering this?
But one of the pictures that he takes, this is in the documentary, he takes the picture and it's next to SRC. Remember that?
SRC.
SRC. And I forgot what the code was. I think it was something. It was SRC and 3 numbers.
Yeah.
You take that and you put it in Yandex. Many people don't know about Yandex.
I don't know about Yandex. No, I don't.
So Yandex is a search engine in Russia.
Okay.
It's like their Google, but it's like unfiltered, right?
Wow.
So you take that code and you put it in Yandex, and the shit that comes up is disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
It has kids and all this other stuff, but it's certain pictures that you click. It's like a rabbit hole of certain sequences that you have to click, and it'll take you to certain parts to get to the, all the kid stuff.
Wow. So it's like
Damn.
the black market or whatever. but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
dark web stuff. So
Wow.
that busted up the whole thing, and that's when it was like coming about, where
Wow.
it was linked to Tom Hanks and all that stuff.
Full of dog whistles.
Yeah,
Is that why isn't he like a what is it? Like a Greek citizen or something like now?
Greece.
Greece?
Yeah. I think he didn't
Like
get
he
a,
Right?
cut-
he
You
got
trying
a,
to leave or something?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he cut.
Right?
Like he cut out.
well, yeah, he has dual citizenship.
Oh, you really
Dual
don't know.
citizenship.
Well, you know why?
Because when the hammer comes down, he got a place to go.
Yeah, because over there, certain crimes like SA crimes, especially against children, it's not. It's actually a mental condition and not illegal.
Really?
That's
Isn't
why
it almost like a sexual orientation or something? They're trying to make it like that over
Right.
here.
In
Yep.
Greece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like being a PDF file.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get
So
the
you don't
fuck
get
outta
arrested?
here.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, look into
That's
it.
like I thought they were trying to do that with like minor attractive person or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah,
consider,
that's a
like-
whole thing. We talked about
Right,
that before,
yeah.
to where they have these minor attracted
Groups
like
and stuff.
groups,
Yeah.
to where they're like, oh yeah, it's a preference,
Right. Rather than being with
Sick.
like an adult.
That's some sick shit. I'll
Right?
Sick. Yeah.
I'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
kill
what I'm
you.
saying.
time.
Like I'll
Yeah.
kill you.
But yeah, it's crazy how they have these dual citizenships, and they'll like if something happens here, they just
Wow.
bounce.
Didn't there's another one.
That has dual.
The Ellen. There you go. I couldn't think of the name.
Oh yeah, she left to the UK. Yeah.
Yep. She got
The UK?
dueled. Like, yeah, she's dueled out
Really?
too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she went to after Trump won, she was like, I'm out of here because she already knew he was coming after her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all those people were a part of like Pizzagate and
Yeah.
They
I
all
saw
left.
something about her like going blind or whatever. And
Ellen?
it was- Ellen. She's like apparently like something with her eyesight, and it's like linked to cannibalism. Something that only happens like when you're a cannibal.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we
And
talked
like
about
they
that.
said, she's like really.
Like,
She's like the worst of them. Besides like Leonardo DiCaprio, he's like really into that too.
I've heard that too.
Are you serious?
I've heard,
Yeah.
yeah.
And Leo,
I know,
good
like-
fucking actor.
I know.
Damn.
I liked him
yeah,
as an actor
Leo.
too.
There
I
is
don't know,
some
I feel
weird
like
shit.
he's a good actor, but like he's definitely sick.
Well,
Yeah.
but here's the thing though. If you notice, if you notice, Leonardo DiCaprio, who does he date all the time?
Young girls.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, you hit 20, what is it, 25?
He cuts him off.
He cuts him off at 25.
Cuts him off at 25.
Right. He's like, oh, you're too old.
Ain't that a
Yeah,
bitch?
That's kind of
Wait,
crazy.
how old are you?
25.
Oh shit. You're
I'm
out. You're
I don't
out.
have to worry about. He's not attractive anymore though. When he was younger, he was attractive, but now he's
Mm-hmm.
fat and like. So it's like,
Too many hoagies.
yeah.
Damn.
People.
And
He must meet a lot of
people,
fat people.
allegedly. Because yeah, I found that really weird because I thought it was like a rumor. Like, oh
Yeah,
yeah, he
yeah.
likes, but then you see the pattern. You're like, wait a minute, he really does just cut him off at 25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
25 is out. Like,
You know what's
Yeah.
interesting about that number too? Here's the thing about being 25. So your brain actually isn't fully developed until 25. So your hippocampus, your neural cortex, and
Yeah.
all these things, basically your prefrontal lobe, which is like, they call it the executive or the CEO of your brain. That's where you make all your critical thinking, your best decision making comes from your prefrontal. And that isn't fully developed until you're 25. Sometimes even later, but it's
Yeah.
generally 25. That's why you can't rent a car until when?
25.
Makes
25.
sense. That makes sense. Yeah. I
So-
don't even know if I should still be renting a car though. I mean, there's a few things I probably shouldn't be doing, but
But that's pretty interesting that he would choose that number because they start to put the pieces together.
so when
Wow.
the kids
Yeah,
grow
that
up,
makes
you gotta get out.
Right. Because
Yeah.
they'll start to think.
connecting. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll have like certain things they'll start thinking about before, or they didn't think before. Now they're like, wait a minute. So
That's like sick though. Like you really have to put a lot of thought into
right?
like what you're doing.
Isn't
It's
that
not just like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
doing that because they
It's
stop
not-
being attractive after 25. Like
It's not nothing.
yeah.
Psychology of it is
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty sick.
But you started, this whole kind of journey, and the type of content you do is all the stuff that we talked about
Yeah.
health and truth. What made you want to get into that?
I would say like, well, I've always been into health since I was like 14 years old. My dad took me to a Tony Robbins event when I was, I think it was 13 or 14. And then like I saw like he was up on stage and I was like, everything he's talking about, like I want to get into that. Like I want to be like a health coach, or I want to get into health. And I was always very health conscious, even when I was super young. And so I was like, I could see myself doing that. I mean, I'm not good in front of a lot of people, not like that, but just like wanting to help people and like just be in like the holistic part of it, like the full body, because it's not just one part of your body just doesn't function on its own. It all functions as like a unit. So I was like, yeah, I want to get into that. And then during COVID, I started like, actually maybe it was a little bit before COVID, I was on like Twitter and I was looking through all these like documents. And I remember just coming across something about Hillary Clinton. And like, that's where like I really started to get into it. After that, I was like, really like nosedived into everything.
It always starts with Killary.
Yeah.
All roads lead to
I'm
Killary.
like, ugh. And I still think people like looked up to her like she's a woman, like, we want her to run for president. I'm like, she is so sick. But like that's how I got into it.
Yeah.
And then during COVID, I was like watching videos of like
COVID was the kickoff, man.
Great
yeah,
awakening.
for sure it was. It was. I was still in school. Like I was in I think my first or second year of college. And then I was like, I don't want to go to college. Like this is not for me. And I was like embarrassed because all my friends were in school. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to do this. And I was like, I'll probably go back. And I knew I wasn't going to go back. And then like I had like a small page, like I don't think it was Miranda. I changed my name like 1,000 times. But I just started posting stuff about like recipes at first, but I wasn't really into like I was into the food part, but that was just like the basics for me. Like I wanted to go like really into like the holistic health world. So then I started making videos just about like, I don't know, the type of water you drink, what's in your water, what's in your food. And then, I don't know, I'm goofy. I have like a witty personality, I guess. So I was like, I could entangle the two and like make it like where it's not someone's teaching you how to eat and drink and live. Rather just make it like more fun and more like, you know, I don't know, just make it like more me. Cause that's me. I'm not a serious, you know, person. I'm goofy and whatever. So then I started making videos, and then I made a video on, I think the one that went like super viral was the one on like flat earth, I think.
Okay. So the earth is flat?
I think the earth is flat. I mean, I have a cousin, and we like go back and forth because we're like on the same, we're very much so like in tune with everything together. But we like, is it fully flat or is it like partially flat? Like, is it encompassed within like the firmament? Yes. Cause like I go by like what the Bible says. And when it talks about like there's waters above and below.
As above, so below.
Right.
God's handiwork in the firmament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I used to be, and this is going to resonate with both you and you. But I used to truly be like, oh, there's space and there's planets and the Earth is round. I officially have changed my view.
Okay, so
I'm happy to hear that.
All right, so what's your view? Because we have a lot of alignment, but also a lot of arguments with this one right here.
I would say debates.
A little
I would
more
say more
stubborn.
debates.
Yeah, we'll say
more
debates.
Okay.
But basically, so why do you? What's your stance now?
Well, realistically, I started really paying attention to my faith, and I started to really, really just put like concentration on what it says in the Bible, and from what it says and what you look at, and it's revealing to me. I do not think that we are on a spinning ball that is literally moving like hundreds of thousands of miles.
No way.
You know, nah, we're not.
So why do y'all think that they've been telling us that? Why do you think?
Not a
what's
space
the
agency.
reason?
Not a space agency.
I think about that all the time.
That's a great question. What do you think?
My whole thing is like everything is to be against God and like to deceive. So it's like if they're telling you to look right, you look left. But like, I just think that I don't have a full opinion on why I think they're doing that. I think it's just a deception, but why? I don't know. Maybe I haven't thought about that enough.
No, that's words right out of my mouth.
No,
Yeah.
I think the same too. So I think it's a little deeper though. I think that the reason, because think about this, we don't know anything for a fact, right? We don't have spaceships. We can go out to space and all this other stuff. So why would they lie to us anyway, right? We can't prove it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. As technology advances, as information moves at the speed of light now, we are starting to vibrate higher. People are starting to see and know things to where we can be like, wait a minute, hold up. Scientifically, mathematically, none of this makes sense. We start to have these questions we didn't have before because we're not distracted by, a lot of people are distracted still, but sports, nobody really cares. I stopped watching sports a long time ago.
Yeah.
Movies, all these other things that did distract us, now we're hyper focused on all these things. We're like, wait a minute. How is it that we can see the moon and the craters, but they're saying it's 240,000 miles away? Yes, it's the size of, I think they said the US. Okay, it's big. But Artemis, they just went out there, right? With iPhones. Okay? And they filmed the shit. Okay? So you mean to tell me that when they filmed the dark side of the moon, dark side, it's the same position as 1969? The same exact position.
The cold shit is, it wasn't even, for me, Artemis is what actually, that's when I changed from like, okay, yeah, we're on a globe to this is some bullshit.
Well, you saw the footage, right? You saw the new footage?
Absolutely.
Okay, the new footage from the iPhones, right?
Yeah, and
gave it away. You know why?
There's no stars.
Well, hold on though. There is kind of stars, right? Like some, you kind of see it. If you guys, looked up they just released it. It looks like water.
Oh, yeah,
The
you'll
stars
see the bubbles. For
are
sure.
actually bubbles. You can see it.
Wait, so you're saying that they faked, or are you saying that they really went, or what exactly are you saying?
Or they're filming underwater.
I'm saying,
Because if they faked it, why would they fake that why would they fake the water being there too?
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
great question.
I'll let you tell them.
Okay. I think one or two things. So say they did go, okay? And say it's all real. Disclosure. Now we have disclosure. Now we're seeing like, oh, it's, people are going to start saying, oh, it's water. Okay. If it is fake and they're shooting underwater, which, would be plausible, I think that eventually we're going to get that information to where, hey, it is actually underwater and that's what it is. Or it's completely fake and we don't know what the fuck is up there and they faked the whole thing.
So that means they would have to backtrack everything that they've said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think space is not exactly space because does it make sense that we're 70% what?
Water.
Water. So we're mostly water beings. Most of the earth is what?
Water.
Okay. So that gives life. So being that we're carbon beings, mostly made of water, space wouldn't be the same?
I mean,
I'm just saying. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
These are valid questions. My thing is the reason why they have to put on the facade is because it's all layered. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass lie. Like, because if the earth, like, it's all connected just so they could actually, prop up the other lies. But it's also just to keep you from looking up.
Well, yeah, distraction.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally don't go that way. Like, it's literally don't look up.
Which they made a movie about with Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Right.
called Don't Look Up.
Called Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
does anybody
It's
see
always
this
in the
shit?
movies.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't. Because I with some people, I won't even watch their movies. Like
Okay.
if I know, I think they all have dirt. Honestly, I think they do.
Mm-hmm.
I think they say there's some people that don't, but how are you in that industry?
I
Getting
agree.
to where you're at.
I agree. You can
without
only get
doing
so
something.
far. You can
Yeah.
only get so far before,
You have to do something.
you got to protect your cakes. No,
I
literally,
tell
it
these
gets
people,
weird.
and they're
It gets
like,
weird.
That's not true. I'm I'm telling you, it is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing, and guys and women. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Protect your
So-
cakes.
So all the kind of content that you do, what do you mainly focus on? Like just wellness, or you kind of just
all
everything?
over the place. It's all over the
Wait,
place.
real quick. Going back to the flat Earth thing. So you think the Earth is flat, then?
So I do think the Earth is flat. I think it is a plane, and I think the ice wall. When people say, "Oh, well, you're gonna fall off the end of the Earth," the ice wall. We haven't. Admiral Byrd has been the only one, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been. So what's beyond that? We're never gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, they say that it's full of life and green and completely livable and whatever, and nothing like the land in Antarctica. So, I don't know, but I do think we are under a dome. We're never going to be able to leave. That's
Facts.
how God created it.
Facts on facts.
Do you
So-
think? Hold on. Do you think that dome is to keep us in or keep something out?
I think we're not supposed to see what's beyond that. The physical body, because we're physical body and spirit. Our spirit, will sense things, or some people's spirit can see things or feel things, whatever, more than others. But I think that some things we're just not supposed to see in the physical body, in the physical realm either. So are we supposed to see what's beyond that? Probably not, because if we were, we'd be able to leave.
Right.
So
Do you think that it could be a project? Because doesn't it seem like a snow globe? If something encapsulated us and it's keeping out water or whatever the case may be, why? Is it protection? Why even build that in the first place?
yeah. mean, what's outside of it? Is it like a different realm? Obviously, I would.
That's
I would
the theory.
Think so.
Yeah, that's the theory. Like, there's a map. I just saw a map the other day, actually. It has the ice wall. Then it has the firmament on top of it. Then outside of that, it's more planet. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's crazy.
I haven't seen that
It's
one.
an interesting concept because it kind of like has all the theories in one, to where it is an ice wall and a firmament. And then outside of that, it's a whole nother world, like a bigger world.
So it's just wrapped around us?
Right. Which adds more credence to, hey, maybe this is a project or whatnot. And how Bob Lazar says, oh yeah, we're containers.
Yeah, what's that about?
He says that's what.
Like how so? Like.
Well, Bob Lazar,
Are you saying Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar.
Okay, because I thought you said Bobblezar. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
No, Bob Lazar.
Okay.
You know who Bob Lazar is, right?
No.
I don't.
You
either.
don't know who
I
Bob
don't know
Lazar
that.
is?
I don't
Really?
know who Bob Lazar is.
That's
Bob Lazar, so he is, man, he's been talking about this for years, how he worked at Area 51.
Okay.
And he just came out with a documentary called S4, which is one of the sectors in Area 51.
You know that shit's like not
80
far from
miles.
here. Like,
Literally.
it's like down
Is
the
it?
street.
Yes.
Literally, where he worked at was literally in the mountain, like some Austin Power shit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it's literally
shit.
like inside of a mountain. But
It's
go ahead.
inside of a mountain. And
He said
in his documentary, it shows they did this Google Earth. Like they took pictures, like, you know how Google Earth takes pictures.
Right.
They take the Google Earth pictures, snapshots, and they recolor grade it. They take the contrast out and all this other stuff. And then where he pointed, that exact place where he said he worked at,
Yeah.
you can see the lines in the mountain. And it's a slope, and there's lines like a doorway. And he said that like 30 years ago.
Wow.
Oh shit.
And he was like, oh, yeah, there it is. We have the technology to see it now because we have Google Earth. And it shows where the door is. There's a big hangar.
Yeah, they denied it that he worked there.
Right.
You know, they completely erased everything and said, "Oh, this guy's nuts."
He's nuts. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, and then they went on Google Earth and it's like, "Well,
It's right
he
there.
pointed this shit out 30
Wow.
years ago, and that shit it's literally there."
Yeah.
And they tried to cover it up. Remember, they tried to they made it like they like lightened up the land.
Yeah. So
Wow.
they made a mistake. So he says this particular area, he worked there. Then it gets popular. Then what Google does, they take that strip of land on Google Earth,
Literally,
recolor grade it to make it lighter to where you
What?
can't see it.
yeah,
Then they, since they did that,
it fucked up.
they ran it through a filter and shows the actual
No
place
way.
that they cropped
And it shows the road. Remember, it shows all the
Wow.
cars, like
Yeah.
the car tracks, the
all
wheels,
the car tracks.
like in the middle of nowhere. They're like, "Wait,
What?
why the fuck is there
Yeah.
cars in the
It's
middle?"
crazy.
I would want to. I would want to see
Wow.
this. I would want
It's
to know
amazing.
This.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely, I'm definitely look that up.
Yeah, and then so you could see the actual strip of land where they cut it out in that particular part of the earth. So it's just like, oh, okay, you guys are trying to hide it.
Nobody's doing any like Q&A. Like nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
like nobody's checking this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, these people are not as
Yeah.
bright as you think they
Yeah,
are.
they can't be.
Like they literally have a 2-bit operation. Like we really think these people are smarter than what they
they're
are. I
not.
swear to
They're not
God.
as smart.
He said this is a 2-bit operation.
So
But
you
what
think?
about?
ew.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you about that. Do you think aliens are real? But to what's your question?
Oh, mine's totally off topic about that. But
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask about like the astronauts and stuff.
Okay.
So like that went to the moon or that circle.
Nigga, oh damn moon.
Right. So they're actors. Do you think they're actors?
Central
Or
casting.
do you think like, yeah, obviously it's central casting, but like how they go through schooling to get to this place and they're faking everything? It's like what
That's a great
point?
question too. I love that question. You know why? Because here's the thing. I think that when you get to these programs, like you traditionally go through them, like you're a pilot and you want to be an astronaut and all these things, right? Then they'll pick you out of the bunch because all those are just indoctrination camps and incubators, right? So they'll pluck you out of those programs and be like, hey, we're going to do an XYZ. Here's the truth. here's a nice pay, here's all this other
Yeah.
stuff, but here's what's gonna go down.
Yeah.
Now, the Secretary of Travel, he went on, I believe it was Fox, and he said two of the astronauts, he says this live on air. He says two of the astronauts are central casting.
What?
He
Oh,
says
yeah.
this.
I didn't see
Did
that.
I
Yes.
see that? I think I saw that's on X maybe.
Yeah, on X.
Yeah.
He literally says this.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why he would.
Central cast. They always say central casting. They put it right out there.
I don't
Right.
understand why the fuck they would say that though.
Because they're telling you.
Yeah, and people are like, "Oh yeah, central casting." Like
Right.
that's what it
It's,
is.
it's hidden in plain sight. This is why I always tell
Yeah.
people they're going to hide stuff in plain sight because, for one, duality. Two, it's hard to believe because it's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's not even hiding. Like that's like
But
saying
it's called hidden in plain sight.
like
Yeah.
central casting. Like bitch. Like, so
Sometimes,
they're actors? The fuck?
sometimes the best place to hide is in plain sight.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Because why else would he say that?
Yeah, and why else would it be like they're like, oh, well, it's out, it's too far fetched and too out there. Like it's in your face. It can't be real.
Right.
People don't think.
Do a lot of people try to like debunk you on certain things? Because like I get a lot of DMs and
All the time.
I'm sure you get people in the comments or bots, whatever they are.
definitely bots.
It's definitely bots.
I don't know, like actually my mom goes through all my comments. She'll go after people and I'm like, you don't have to keep doing that. Like
That's like my mom.
she's
Yeah.
not paid, she's just doing that on her own account.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah. You messing
And-
with her baby. I feel her.
And she goes through like every comment. I'm like, it's okay. Like, but like the ones where I feel like if I make a video about like, because I'm very like into the Bible and I'm very like into my faith and whatever. And so if I make a video on my faith, like people will go on there and say, well, God's not real. If he was real, like why do I have cancer or whatever? And like with some people, like I will respond because I feel like those people, like that's a sign that they need something
Right,
from
right.
me. But like other people, they're like there to argue. Or there to just like have, and I don't ever go back and forth with anybody. Like I'll say one comment and then I'll be done.
Yeah.
But people all the time, like especially on like, I don't even know what I made a video on, maybe like the adrenochrome thing.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother is very awake. And I think maybe because like we talk about this all day in my house. And my brother, like he'll walk in the house and be like, no, I'm like going to my house. Like I'm not doing this tonight. You guys are going to say we're dying next year. We're not going to be here, whatever. But yeah, we talk about this stuff like all the time at my dinner table. But
I love those kind of households.
Yeah.
That's like ours.
Right.
Yeah.
we're trying to get everybody like, into what we're saying because it's true. It's not like, it's not opinion based. And some things where it's like this guy's opinion versus this guy's opinion, but I think they're all kind of like in the same realm of the truth, but yeah, no, I get people all the time, especially like about that stuff or like Hollywood stuff. Like that's, to me, that's just like basic stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's
again,
top
it's not.
level.
That's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
That's the
it's like
surface.
it's like
surface
that
level. Yeah.
that picture to where they have the conspiracy iceberg.
Yes. You're like just,
You're at the
Tip.
Yeah,
tippy
welcome.
top,
yeah.
and it's like, all right, you got to go way
Yeah.
down before you even,
You're just getting into it.
Yeah.
What's like the furthest like rabbit hole that you've gone down?
Oh gosh.
That's like people, the normal person would just think you're nuts.
No, like I just say everything that's very like people question all the time. Like
Question everything. Yeah.
I don't like I was on the plane yesterday and I'm like, there's no way this thing is holding 60,000 gallons of jet fuel. There's just no way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like we've hit a point like where I always say like we're in like the ether and it's like free energy. So I don't know. Like when you tell people that it's like something basic about a plane, they're like, that can't be. Like
Yeah.
I've
like
heard
stuff like that.
if
It's
you-
like
I've heard if you ever really want to like start a debate with like anybody that works in aviation, like specifically like the pilots, ask them a simple question: how does the plane fly? And then watch what happens. Like because one
Malfunction.
yeah.
like was one believes in like, oh, this is pressure and blah 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 blah, and the other one's like got a whole nother bag on it. Like, but no one actually gives you a clear answer
Yeah, like they don't have the same
Yeah.
answer.
because no one can because you can't explain it. How does a plane fly?
Yeah, we talked to a few pilots before, actually. I remember this is last year. There was a couple of pilots, and we asked them, some of those questions. And one of them leans more towards how we think. The other one was kind of more enrooted in, reality. But
Why? What did the other guy say?
I forgot the extent of the conversation, but we did have those conversations to where we're like, hey, I know you saw some shit up there.
Oh, they definitely see some shit.
And that's the thing. They
Yeah.
were like, yeah, I've seen some lights and we didn't know what they were. We talked to ground control and no explanation.
No, that's like the I was just watching a YouTuber, but she was literally talking about your boy, Charlie Kirk,
Okay.
and how he was literally, it was a video that he had made, and he's sitting in there with the pilots, and they see those orbs,
Mhm.
and because he was asking the pilot, like, the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Pilots was like, we always see them. We don't know what the fuck they
Of
are.
course.
Wow.
Well, that kind of goes back to what Bob Lazar was saying.
Yeah.
They got these crafts. They've worked on reverse alien technology, and they've been messing around in our skies.
I mean, that's why all these scientists are going missing and dead right now.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
That's 11 of them.
we're up to
Right,
like
right.
12, 13, 14 right now.
Yeah.
not-
it's
You
not
know what's
nothing.
crazy too is Elizabeth April came on the show. We had a remote viewer came on, and she said there's more. And she said this a month ago.
Yeah.
She's like, there's more that's about to come out. Like, she called all of this. So I'm
did.
like, yo, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm. She did.
Somebody last night committed suicide or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? So it's
That
like,
was yep.
Yeah, it was David Wilcock. Yeah, he was a UFO researcher. He was big in the space and
Ancient Aliens. He was on there.
Ancient Aliens. He was talking about the
Wow.
Book of Enoch.
yeah.
He was talking about all kind of shit. He was talking about how the government's a satanic ring and
he
Wow.
quote unquote committed suicide.
Suicide.
I'm
Yeah.
doing air quotes because y'all can't see me.
yeah. So they said, and this is where it gets spooky. So he unalives himself on April 20th, right?
Okay.
So obviously, everything that's been going on with the scientists, the missing scientists, people are like, okay, this is just another notch on the belt to where these people are getting offed. So what's really weird, going to the movies,
Oh shit.
he dies at the age of 53 on April 20th. What's 53 days from that date?
From April 20th?
June 12th. What movie is coming out on June 12th?
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
No way.
About
What?
aliens and UFOs. Yes.
Wow.
Damn. I didn't
Like,
put y'all put that together. I
that's
didn't
crazy.
put it together.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's matrixing. Like, I already say that. But
The Matrix is
Wow.
matrixing.
yeah, but yeah. So it's so weird because that happens. Then 6 days before that, his co-author dies.
Of his
Okay.
book, right?
Come on.
Like,
Yes.
what?
Come on.
This is
Like,
crazy.
it's not nothing.
His
Like, you can't
co-author-
make this shit up.
Yeah, his co-author dies. His name is Winfrey, and he dies.
Oh,
Wow.
how
and
did
his,
he die?
and his whole family died.
His
Who
whole
Winfrey
family?
did?
Yeah, didn't you say it was a plane accident?
No, it's another guy.
That's somebody
What?
else?
Yes.
And their family?
Yes. So there's another guy. He's an aerospace engineer and former military.
Okay.
He goes down in a plane crash April 17th, a couple days before David, right? And obviously they all have something to do with aerospace. It's either aerospace, nuclear fusion, UFO research.
Yeah, defense. I think it's aerial defense or something
Yeah,
like that.
all these people who are missing or dead,
Yeah.
they all have something to do with that, right? So he goes down, right? So in the plane, it's him, his wife, and his two sons. One of his sons
No.
was an up and coming researcher too. He's out of here too,
Dude,
Crazy.
What?
this is somebody literally tying up loose ends.
for sure.
Like,
But it's like how I don't know, like they pick like certain dates to do it on.
I don't
Right?
think it's every person.
No, not every, yeah,
but it's just kind of weird, like those coincidences. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that all these people are disappearing and or getting offed, and they all have something to do with UFO disclosure, nuclear fusion, anti-gravitic technology, like the
That
propulsion
lady,
systems.
Right? Who's that woman?
Yeah,
She was like the young researcher, the scientist or whatever.
right. Yeah,
Right, was she? I think I don't know if she was one of the first, but
yeah. Amy Astridge.
Yeah.
She's from. She was based in Huntsville, Alabama.
wow.
Which is like, they call it Rocket City, and a bunch of like NASA stuff goes on down there. And there was another guy that they just found.
come on.
So get this. His name is Joshua LeBlanc. He's 29. Last summer, he gets in a car crash in his Tesla.
In his Tesla.
and he was working on propulsion systems at NASA.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so think about this. And they said he was in a fiery car crash in his Tesla, right? And he was like burned beyond recognition. They had to like identify him from his teeth and stuff, right?
Damn.
Jeez.
What happened last year on the 1st of January? Out here.
Oh, the Tesla burned in front of Trump Tower.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, remember that explosion?
Correct.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
what was he talking about? He was talking about these drones that we've been seeing, and he's saying that China and the US have this technology, which is anti-gravitic technologies, propulsion systems.
No way. Wait,
Yes.
so he was talking about that too?
He was talking about that too.
I don't remember. I did not hear
Okay,
that. part
I
of the
don't
story.
That's
remember that.
crazy.
Yeah.
I
So the
did-
guy on last year, January 1st, in
Yeah.
the Tesla, he had something to do with
Yeah.
anti-gravity.
Anti-gravity. He was talking about all these propulsion systems and how it's going to cause World War III.
Oh,
It's a reverse engineered
shit.
alien technology. Like, that's what we're dealing with.
This shit just turned into Clue. Like, real talk. Like, holy shit.
But it's crazy how it all ties in, right? So like he dies, and then now we're seeing all these scientists and researchers who have information just either disappearing or dying.
Well, you
not-
just showed me.
it's not
You
nothing.
showed me some more scientists that were in China that are dying too.
Yes.
So it's not just
It's
here.
not just here.
Wait, so they dying off in China?
Yes.
Wow.
So get this. So 9 scientists so far, which I find really interesting. I'm gonna tie it into to the timeline. So we're up to 9 scientists in China now. Okay. Guess what they have to do with? Wild guess.
Yeah.
Anti-gravity?
Anti-gravity.
Anti-gravity, propulsion systems, military AI
Oh,
Wow.
for
Shit.
battlefield simulations and all that stuff, how AI is used in military,
So Terminator.
nuclear fusion.
Yo.
3 of them were in car accidents.
Come on, man.
The cold shit is, okay, you know the war with Ukraine and Russia, right?
Mhm.
Well, I just watched something. It was a military YouTuber, and he was talking about the AI, like the technology that Ukraine is using. Now they've put it to where their drone technology is so good, it literally is like they're gonna have Terminator pretty soon because they're
Yeah, I've seen that where they already have those drones on the
Like-
front lines.
like they're nuts.
Wow.
Like
where they have those they look like Optimus
Yep.
to where they're on the front lines now.
Yep. And
Wow.
it's literally like the ones that are just what's the tank tread? Like you know how what the wheels
Yeah,
of the tank
yeah,
look like? Yeah, it has like that is crazy. Like
Yeah.
their shit is nuts. It replaced their whole front line because Russia outnumbers them. Like they've been putting their shit in overdrive.
So who do you think is giving them that technology?
That's what I couldn't figure out because I'm like,
I know.
we don't have it. Who?
Yes, we do. What last administration gave them over $100 billion?
Yeah, Biden.
We gave them the money. We gave them the technology. That's a proxy war.
Huh.
So you don't think they're testing this technology out over in that war right now?
So they're a testing ground.
Of course.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Like
Yeah,
this is about to be some like for real Terminator shit.
Yeah, because we gave them so much money. You don't think that that's like any kind of strings attached at all?
Damn.
Wow.
I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I have no idea what to do with any of that.
I think with all these missing scientists and all these other people, they are going to roll something out, and it's going to get spiritual.
Yeah.
I think something is afoot because for some reason, all these people, and going back to the timeline, so the Chinese scientists, right? All this started to come about in 2022. The same timeline is here in 2022. That's when they all started to start go missing and dying. So Amy Askridge, the one that was in Huntsville, Alabama, that was in 2022 when she unalived herself. And she puts out a post, hey, literally, I did a video on this the other day. She says, if I unalive myself. I most certainly did not.
Oh, shit.
If I unalive somebody else, I most certainly did not.
Wow.
She was also saying they have this technology too. When you're using your laptop or say like you're using your computer, they literally 3D scan what you're typing and what you're doing.
Yeah.
So like they have some like, and she had like burns on her hands. So they were like using direct energy
I was
weapons.
just going to say the direct energy
Yeah.
weapons. Yeah.
Which they confirmed this year.
Right.
Yeah.
The DOD or Department of War now, they confirmed that.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
it's
the same shit they used in Venezuela?
Yes. That's what they
I feel
use.
like they use that in a lot of like the fires in Hawaii.
Yes.
I feel like 100% that.
Oh,
Was.
yeah.
People
100%.
saw like things coming out of the sky and whatever, and it's like, come on, that's not natural.
And what's really funny, what's really weird is that all these things were precursors, right? And now they just all of a sudden confirm it. Because Maui, for sure, I'll say allegedly, people were saying, I'll say that, people were saying that it was DEW, direct energy weapons.
Well,
But now they confirmed it. Oh yeah, we use it in Venezuela.
right. It's like, wait, what about what about Maui? What about California fires? Like,
California.
what about
Yep.
like? Come on.
There's no way.
Just for the layman, direct energy weapons, lasers.
Yeah.
Direct energy. What? Yeah, exactly. So that's what Amy Askridge was saying because she has pictures and video to where it shows her hands are like they have burn marks,
Wow.
and she's saying like, oh, they're actually targeting me because I'm, blowing the whistle.
And her window. Remember her window had like
Her window was like singed.
was like it was like kind of melted almost.
It was melted. She was like, they're
Oh,
beaming
shit.
something in my house and they're burning me, and it was on her neck and.
This is some
Wow.
Martian shit
It's
that we're
crazy.
dealing with.
This is unbelievable.
This is crazy, but I think it's gonna get spiritual. Do you think that it's gonna all tie in with that? Like what they're gonna like kind of roll out?
Yeah, I feel like like with like aliens and stuff, I just feel like it's obviously interdimensional beings, but like I feel like they're opening these dimensions themselves. I don't really think that's a natural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they're doing with CERN or with just like frequencies and stuff. I think that they're able to just open up portals and different dimensions and whatever to bring these things out.
Right.
So
I think so too, only because for one, they're, for all of a sudden all about telling us about aliens, which is weird.
yeah,
And then you have Peter Thiel, who's obsessed with the Antichrist.
yeah,
Crazy.
weird.
And then you have CERN. They're opening up microscopic black holes.
Yeah,
So that's what's happening when they, fire up the collider.
microscopic black holes.
They said that. They said
That's
these.
crazy.
And then some scientists, there's some actual whistleblowers at CERN saying that there's 12 dimensions. And they're like definite, like, yeah, it's actually for sure 12 dimensions. Or I think it was 17. Wasn't it 17?
I think it was 17.
It was 17.
Yeah.
That's what it was. 17. There was like, oh yeah, it's
Wow.
definitely 17 dimensions. Like, how are you guys so certain? So I think they are gonna, kind of disclose all this thing, but it's gonna be something weird.
It is because
Yeah.
getting rid of all these scientists is not nothing. It's they're gearing us up for something. There's no doubt.
The only thing that fires off in my head, and you already know, what I'm gonna say.
Reference a movie.
Yep.
That's what he does.
Movie reference.
Yeah, here we go.
Event Horizon. I've
Yeah,
referenced
yeah.
it before.
I don't think I've seen that
I
one.
haven't seen it.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. It's literally takes, it's way in the future or whatever. And they have fucking spaceships. But in the spaceships, they have a drive. Like it's not a warp drive or anything like that. It's a black hole that they actually turn on, and it's inside the ship. And it's not like this big ass thing. It's inside the ship. So you literally turn it on, and it's a drive that takes them wherever the fuck
That's
that goes.
kind of crazy.
Wow.
He says that because remember what Bob Lazar said? Remember he said that little ball with that with the
Oh, and it's a black ball.
Dude, that's what
Wow.
Bob
literally
Lazar said.
fucking
It's a black
said
ball.
that. He said he worked
What?
on this craft and it had this little black ball that
Yeah.
was just
It's
floating.
well, this one, it's not a small one. It's kind of like the size of like the door, for instance, but it's a
Right.
ball and it's in what looks like a Stargate.
Okay.
And it looks like water, and it's just
Wow.
it swirls and it locks up, and then that's when you can go. What you can't go through it, but that's when you use it. That's when the ship, uses it and it goes to, whatever dimension it was going to go to.
Yeah.
However, the only dimension it went to in this one
Was hell?
was hell.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, like, I can't make this shit up.
So in Bob Lazar's documentary, he explains this very thing to where they have this mechanism and there's 3 pieces to it. There's an emitter, there's an amplifier, and then like there is a half circle with a platform to where the anti-gravity, takes place, right?
Okay.
And you turn, it's like they're not connected at all.
They lock into place?
They lock into place.
Wow.
That's how Event Horizon is.
That was in the movie?
No,
Yes.
it's
That's
crazy.
nuts.
Yeah. So you turn the emitter, it locks like that, right? And then that black ball comes out and it shows it's not even a ball. It's crazy how they explained it and how they showed it. It's a void. Like it's a circle.
Dude, look up the fucking movie.
I know what you're talking about.
No.
I know.
Wait,
It's
so
like-
are you
hold on,
serious?
look,
Same
yeah.
shit.
No.
Okay, that's crazy because you haven't seen the documentary, right?
No.
Okay, so look.
Wow.
It's a void, right? It's a circle. And the way he explained it was like you can't even it's not even seeing through it. It's just dark.
Yup. That's what's in the movie. Oh my.
He said it's just
Wow.
dark, right? It's like a spot on a piece of paper that's just black,
Yeah.
but in like floating.
Yeah.
And it's you can't
What?
there's no light that goes through it.
Just dark.
It's
Just dark. Imagine like we're
The
in
darkest
fucking-
spot you can think of.
Yeah. It's just like
A
literally
void.
just nothing there.
Just nothing there. It's like a hole in reality. And that's the technology because it has to do with gravity. This is why I say gravity's created.
I promise
We
you.
have a debate about that because I don't
Right.
think gravity's real.
I didn't think gravity was really there, honestly. Well, the reason I don't have like, I don't know. I'm always one to be like, if they're saying it's this, then I'm going to be like, it's not. If they're saying it's red, I'm saying it's white, whatever. So what's your theory of why it's not? Gravity does exist because
I think gravity's created. I think gravity's created. I think it is real. But there's 4 types of forces in reality. It's a weak force, a strong force, electromagnetic force, and then gravity. So gravity is the only one that disappears when you go into low Earth orbit. And then you go outside into deep space and then it completely disappears. Then I guess inertia takes over and all that stuff. A whole nother story. But it doesn't make sense to me because all the forces react the same way when it comes to any kind of matter. Gravity, on the other hand, it's keeping all the water on Earth as we're spinning. You take a ball, you wet it like a tennis ball, you spin it. What happens?
Yeah.
The water goes out.
Everything's everywhere.
But it's keeping the water on Earth. Meanwhile, we're spinning. Meanwhile, we're rotating. And then it's the weakest one as well. And it's just like, how is it keeping everything together at the same time? It's the weakest.
See, with my newfound argument, I should say, like, because I do not think that we're spinning on the globe. Well, that also means that this isn't the same way, that isn't the same way, that is this, like everything is linked.
Everything's
Yeah.
connected.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
get that.
Everything's linked.
But
I don't think that it's what we think it is,
Of
or what
course.
we've been told. So I don't
course.
want to say it's not real, but I don't think it's coming from where they say it's coming from.
Okay.
Or
Okay,
how.
why do you think that is?
I mean, me personally,
Do you think it was set? Go ahead.
it's literally don't look that way because that'll lead you to God. Don't look that way. No, it's over here. It's over here. Like, I think it's the reason why NASA, not a space agency, I think that is why they're there. And that's why, they say, oh, yeah, you're on a globe. and you're doing this, and we're spending 60 or 600 million miles, and no, we're not.
No, there's no way.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I
bullshit.
mean, again,
Just anything to not look up.
well, I get that, but now we're seeing that they have this technology, anti-gravity propulsion systems. Bob Lazar, missing and or dead scientists.
Nah, I'm telling you, I'm calling bullshit.
Is this their way of they're going to tell us that gravity isn't real? Anti-gravitic.
Right.
We keep hearing that anti-gravity. Well,
Think
how?
about that. So everything you knew since you were born now is a lie. Oh yeah, gravity's created. Okay, by who?
Right. Well, you can't.
Yeah.
It's literally, it's whatever you do, don't look up. Don't look that way. I'm telling you, it's one big ass distraction. Like, I genuinely think that.
It could be, but I mean, now we're talking about space travel, right? Which, again, the scientists have been missing
Yeah.
who had to do with space travel because that changes the game. We don't need rockets if we have anti-gravity propulsion systems. We go one point to the next point. That's how it works.
you know what it's like? It's like all these scientists like helped them build this shit, and now that they have it, they're like, fuck you.
They often.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I said earlier in this conversation, it's just like they tying up loose ends?
It's mafia shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how the government is ran. That's how a lot of systems are ran. There's like mafia style. But again, space travel. We don't have to use rockets and, these combustion systems.
I don't think we've gone. I really don't.
I think we have, and I think we've been using this technology the entire time.
But you think we've gone where?
To the moon.
You do?
I think that what we saw on 1969 and what we saw just now is all bullshit.
Yeah.
But something
Behind the
behind
scenes,
that,
yeah.
something else is going on. If we have this technology, why are we using rockets?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, that doesn't.
Okay, so Bob Lazar in his documentary shows where these anti-propulsion systems, they don't move through like space, like rockets, right? They don't move. They pull space to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you bend light and gravity, right, you don't have to go anywhere. I move shit to me.
Damn, that is cold thinking about it. That's literally like some Star Trek shit.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
because it's
warp
you're literally
speed?
doing this.
Right.
Pulling,
It's
yeah.
warp
Yeah.
speed.
It's not. It's actually
That's
what happens
crazy.
in Event Horizon.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, so it's the same thing. It's,
the same
it's like
thing.
it's pulling.
It's pulling
Wow.
you. Yeah. It's
Space does. You don't travel through space in the movie.
Space comes to
Space
you.
comes to you.
That's cold.
Because it's anti-gravity. Because if you can have something control of it, you can pull it to you.
They always taught us in school too. Oh yeah, traveling speed of light. We can never do that because you wouldn't survive. You wouldn't survive.
Oh,
Well, you don't need to.
Supposedly now China is getting close to faster than light travel. Supposedly.
Oh my God.
Like it's. I was like, come on.
Honestly,
But
it's-
that's what's going on,
they're all
right?
working together.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. So you do understand that China and America is always doing this.
Right.
We're always in a race when it comes to AI, financial system. Like they're the only ones, and that's what was his name? Livelsberger, the one that blew up himself in front of Trump Tower. So he was saying that's what's happening with these technologies, the anti-gravity, drones and technology and whatnot. He says America has it and China has it.
So it's an arms race.
It's an arms race. So that's why he says it's going to cause a world war because the two superpowers are going back and forth.
Well, what kind of war is that going to be when these motherfuckers aren't even like they're pulling gravity and shit? Like, what is that?
It's going to be some
That's
whole other
spooky.
shit.
No,
Exactly.
that's spooky
No.
because they're using frequencies and this shit can get
This
not
shit
even a
is-
fear monger, but that's
It's
kind of crazy.
it's Terminator. It's Star Wars. It's fucking The Matrix.
We're big movie buffs, if you
Yeah,
hadn't
yeah,
noticed.
yeah. I'm into like funny movies and stuff because if I start watching movies like that correlate with these types of things, sometimes I'm like, ugh.
Oh no, I
It
could.
really is out there.
No, I could.
Yeah.
I could make
It's so
comparisons
true.
that'll make your hair stand up. Like this shit is crazy.
It's always in the movies. That's the thing.
Always,
Yeah, like
yeah.
we have a show called that. It's always in the movies. Coming out very soon, you guys.
Yeah,
But-
we've been saying that, but it is.
Yeah.
It is.
They're like,
we've
"When's
been
it coming
saying that
out?"
because I did pass 10K. Okay, I was gonna give him another market. Look, I need to get to 15K, but we're still gonna drop it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the show that we're gonna do to where we're gonna make correlations. And the reason they use movies is because it's to desensitize you. Oh, if it's in a movie, it's not real.
Yeah.
No, it's no
Entertainment.
way. It's no way. This is a movie, right? No, it's actually they worked, the government and Hollywood
Yeah.
like this. So
I always thought that.
yeah,
If they're putting it out there, that's because they're doing it.
exactly. And,
Always,
and
yeah.
it's so precise too.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry,
where
go ahead.
do you see like? So you say you don't watch movies for that. I think you should start watching.
Yeah,
movies.
maybe I should. Like, I'll watch movies not for the purpose of looking for the signs, but then I'm like, when I watch movies now, I don't watch a movie. I'm looking for like, what do they call them? Like little like hidden clues within the movies. Like on the bookshelves, what kind of books do they have in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Like are they? I think it was SVU that Olivia she like went past the camera and it said Epstein.
I saw that.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
No, it was Law and Order.
was it?
Yeah, is that SVU?
Law and Order? Is that the
Yeah,
same?
I think it's the same
Is that
thing.
the same
Law and
thing?
Order,
I don't
SVU?
watch those shows.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah,
SVU
yeah.
Law and Order.
So
yeah.
Law and Order. Yeah, it was the first
Special
season.
Victims Unit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the first season. I think they said it was episode like 2 or 3. I think it was episode 2. And yeah, it pans over and literally on the desk.
It's right there.
It's right there. It says Epstein Files.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
It's in 99.
That was
Yeah.
in '99.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Epstein was
That's
running
crazy.
shit.
Like,
Isn't that crazy?
so it's in everything. You just have to. So I like look for things for clues, not specifically the movies, but like I used to watch Teen Wolf. And
Oh,
I think to
that was my
myself-
shit.
Yeah,
That
so
was my shit.
I didn't finish the whole show, but I started it. And when I think like a Wolverine or whatever, like I truly believe that they have tested like human and animal. And these types of things have like they've said that these types of things have escaped out of the labs, and they are these deranged looking things, and they don't make it very far. But they mix the humans and humanoids with animals and whatever, and
Right.
like Stranger Things, like that's a true story.
Right. The Montauk Project.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
You know I haven't finished Stranger Things.
I only watched the first season. I'm like, I'm not watching.
Me
this
too.
Anymore.
I've only done the first
Yeah.
season.
I've seen up to 3 or 4 seasons. But yeah, besides that, I didn't.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just I want to sometimes be in reality and be like, life is still pretty cool and pretty nice.
Yeah.
But then you step back into it and you're like, it kind of sucks. Like this is crazy. Like what's going on? You know?
Kinda sucks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's that's the only reason. Yeah, like I watch movies and whatnot, but they are doing that though. They're gene splicing.
yeah,
In Japan, they were mixing. I believe it was wolf with either wolf and human beings or a fox or something like that. They're
Yeah.
doing that though, gene splicing. But I think they've been doing that though.
no, I don't think that's a new thing. Just like the cloning, like we learned the sheep that was cloned, whatever, Susie or whatever the hell the sheep's name was.
Yeah,
Like we've been doing that for so long.
right.
I'm just waiting for the fucking somebody to try to have a military application for the shit. Because that's what I feel like they always do.
What do you mean, military application?
Well, if they're gene splicing and they what does a wolf get? And let's give the human the wolf powers, and now you're one of our fucking super soldiers. Like that type of shit.
Well,
That's
they
military
could be. I
application.
mean,
That's interesting.
they have to where you can gene edit your baby now. To where if
yeah.
you want to have a baby, I want my baby to be 6 foot with green eyes.
Or twins?
Yeah.
They have that too.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
So it's
Yeah.
just, gene splice. So again, Bigfoot. You don't think that's gene splicing?
Dogman, you don't think that's gene splicing?
In what you just said, like they got away.
Yeah,
They
and they
escape.
go out in nature, and they don't always like. I think they found one dead,
And
or
they
something.
changed their
It's
name
like,
to Bigfoot.
Yeah, what is that thing? Like that thing looks nuts, but it's like
Yeah.
it escaped. Or the Stranger Things conspiracy was like that. Those kids escaped, and they they became like too like powerful, whatever they were doing to these things, and then they like killed the scientists, and then they like escaped. I think that was like the conspiracy or whatever.
Oh, more dead scientists.
yeah,
Man.
There you go.
but like, I don't know, like that stuff, like that obviously goes on, but it's like just crazy to think about that stuff is real.
Right.
And that's where I think it's always anti-God, because they're trying to like defy like the creator. So that's why they try to do like gene splicing or whatever, because it's like, oh, well, God's natural, like, he made a woman bear a child and then give birth to a child naturally. But like now, you could pick what you want. Or
Yeah.
Oh, and I even heard that there was something they were doing with like 2 men are able to have a child.
Yeah,
now.
I saw that
yeah.
too.
That shit,
Yeah.
man.
Where did, yeah,
I think it was
saw
like
that too.
Netherlands or some dude was
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Yeah.
That dude, he was
I
like,
saw that yesterday. I was like, it's just like insane.
Yeah.
Like,
That's satanic.
he was like,
It
just
is,
blow
yeah.
us off the map.
Yeah, he
just
said
get rid-
he wants
just
to.
get rid of
What's off the map?
Yo, he said literally, he was like, "Yeah, Trump, just blow us off the map." It was like, just
Damn.
nuke us. This has gone too
Yeah.
far. But yeah, like where they had the 2 men in their DNA and they're trying to make a baby or they
Come
are
on,
making a
man.
baby. I'm like, what?
Like, why? Why?
There's so
That's
many-
what makes me
Yeah.
think we're being ran by something else.
Something not
And
human.
Whether it's
Can't be.
demons,
Can't be
reptiles,
human, yeah.
demons, however you want to look at it.
Do you believe in reptiles?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I think like I do think that they are like part of like running this entire, prison planet, whatever. But I also think like I've heard like one scientist talk about like they hide. We have contracts with them and they live under these like underground, like under mountains or whatever, and these tunnels, and they live under there. And that's where like the most amount of missing people go missing in national parks. And that's where they say like these national parks have like the most amount of tunnels. And it's like, do these things live under the tunnels? And we have contracts with them, like, don't come up. We'll feed you they specifically
People.
like young kids or whatever.
Damn, that's a cold bar.
Babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so that they don't like show face or whatever. But
Right.
I do think that they're real.
Which is a great point because in national parks, again, going back to Bigfoot, for one, there's a national park law to where if you kill Bigfoot, it's illegal.
You have to admit that he's around.
But it's illegal.
But what is Bigfoot? Like, is it like
I think it's gene splicing.
I think
Yeah.
it's gene splicing
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
I think it's gene splicing. And if they're down there, that means shit. I mean, there's probably reptiles down there and whatnot. That's a great point because if people do go missing and then you have, the Bigfoot sightings and all that
Yeah.
stuff and whatnot, it could be to lure people in. Oh, let's go look
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Bigfoot.
That's true.
And then boom, they go missing.
There's so many people that go missing in national parks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
year.
So it's like, hey, yeah, Bigfoot's down there. There's people who are obsessed with Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And they go
That's
out there.
so true. It's a good point.
Yeah. And now they're missing.
lure 'em in.
Now they're food.
Now they're food.
Right?
Now they're lunch.
Yeah. So it's crazy. It's layered. But all this shit, like if you look at it 10, 15 years ago, it's like, oh, this stuff is crazy. But now we
know.
have documented evidence.
Yeah.
We have the technology. Now we're seeing people like have their own testimonies. Like we had many people come here and say, I saw my significant other shapeshift.
Vampires.
face.
Like
Vampires and all this. Like,
crazy
what
shit.
the fuck is this?
I don't
And you
know.
know what's crazy? The craziest part is our reactions are just like, okay, yeah, vampires.
Right. I mean, we've like everybody here has sat with a straight face, like, oh yeah, my significant other, like his eyes blinked the other way.
And we're just like, oh, really?
like, oh wow,
Was that the
Wow.
Greys or was that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
right? Like
the
it was
vampires?
just natural shit. And I was like, does anybody realize what the fuck we talk about?
I think that's what is coming ahead. I think all this stuff is about to be disclosed.
Yeah.
I think all this stuff, when it comes to vampires and Bigfoot and
Yeah.
aliens, whatever you want to call it, all this shit is about to be completely just, hey, here it is. Gravity is fake.
Yeah.
Aliens are real. This, that. It's gonna be like so much to where it's future shock, to where we're like, what do we
like,
do?
What do you do with this? But like when it does happen, I feel like that's a perfect time. Like everything drops, all the information comes out, and that's like a perfect time for them to do like a fake alien invasion or
Right.
like the second coming of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which is
'cause
gonna be faked.
Yeah, of course. I 100% think that. But like, I think that's going to be a perfect time for them because just like the Epstein thing, it's like it's gone.
The Epstein files.
Nobody's
it's
talking
still out,
about it.
but like it's like you just read all the information. Now, what are you supposed to do with it?
Right.
And there's 3 million more files, and where are the fucking files?
we had 2% of the files.
That's crazy.
Like
That's insane.
the
Just
wildest shit has come out, but we got 2% of it.
and it's still
Like imagine what's
Imagine
really
what's
in that.
those files.
they're so afraid to drop the last 3 million.
It'll
files.
break the earth.
Well, I
I
think
believe
they're
it.
waiting. This is why they're doing this whole alien thing. They're like, all right, look,
Yeah.
we're going to release those 46 videos, those UFO videos. What are those videos about?
Yeah. And the fact that, again, with the fake alien invasion and Project Bluebeam and all that stuff, it gets even deeper because with the reptilians and whatnot, they're saying that they created religion itself to control.
Yeah.
And yes, God is real. There is a creator. I know this for a fact. But what they created is something for people to worship. And what's man-made is religion.
Yeah.
And that part, they're saying, is what they control.
I do believe that they created religion because Christ didn't come here for religion. Like, he specifically came here for a relationship with people. And
Facts.
so, like, the religious part is to control people and to pit them against each other. Like, you have a Muslim, you have a Christian. They're never going to, like, you're never going to see eye to eye ever.
Ever.
So it's
Which
like,
is, it's crazy because it's like, it's the same story.
yeah.
Like,
I heard something very crazy, and this was from I watch a lot of YouTube, y'all. But they literally compared, and I completely am lost with it because I'm like, yo, you can't say that to people. But they were trying to compare the Muslim faith to Antichrist. And I'm like, yo, it was insane. It was a crazy bar. But I'm like, the comparison that they actually had and they really tried to put out there, it sounded very convincing. And I'm like, okay, that's how they're gonna get people. Because it was so like it almost made sense. And it was like, yo, some people are gonna believe this shit. Some people are really gonna believe this shit.
yeah. And that's, again, they're using religion.
Like that one right there, that was a whole loop. Cause I was like, yo, he really fucking tied it to, if you believe this, then you're actually worshiping the devil. Like yo,
You could say that about a lot of religions if you
You can say that about all of them.
Yeah, you can
About
say
all of
that.
them.
Yeah, you can find something about it, all of them.
I mean, he did.
in a
Yeah.
sense, though, if again, the man-made version to where there's and it always contradicts itself, and that's why it's man-made, because it's flawed. And I think, they're going to use religion for something like that, to where, oh, here's Jesus, you guys. It's like a projection or some shit or whatever, and they're like, oh my God, like people are gonna go crazy.
Well, the thing is, with these ships that they have, or this anti-gravitic, like this technology they have, they can make it convincing.
Yeah.
For
Because
sure.
Imagine, you have some shit where you're pulling like imagine like what you can do with that. If you're like, you can
The technology,
do anything with that.
the
You can make anything
technology
believable.
can be magic.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to do that in Cuba. I don't even remember, like with Fidel Castro, like they try to do the second coming of Christ because like most of the population there are Catholics. So they had ships set up and everything. And then I don't know what happened to her. Like they backed out of the plan of using, I guess, a form of like Project Bluebeam or whatever. But like if you had that technology then in the 50s and 60s, like imagine now.
Yeah.
So it's like they had that then. And I do believe they've had this technology for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Like Tartaria.
Yeah.
They've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Tartaria.
You don't know what Tartaria is?
I don't know what Tartaria is.
Okay.
That's my
Go-
favorite
Yeah,
rabbit
break
hole,
that down.
honestly. Well, I think like before like our country was founded, 1776, I think Tartaria was a thing prior to that. And they wiped out all of the information like we have on it. And Tartaria was like an era of time where they were using free energy, like everything was free flowing energy. They had technology like we had now, like things were flying through the sky just using the ether, whatever, like the energy found in the ether, the atmospheric energy. And like the Tartarian people, they were giants. And so that's why we have all of these buildings, or a lot of them were like washed away in the flood, they say, which I think was also like frequency. Like it flooded the entire civilization. And I don't think it was natural. But they had these buildings to where like they were like geometrically what's the word I'm looking for? You know, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Can't think of the
yeah,
word, but like it was all like based off of geometry and like sacred geometry. That's what I meant. And so everything was harnessed from the atmosphere, and they had people were 7 and 8 feet tall, and these buildings have doors that are 12 feet tall,
which
wide.
they still have today.
It's crazy.
Right, and they're still there. And the little points at the top of those buildings, those were to harvest energy from the ether. And they used like copper and everything was bliss. And then they wiped them out.
Yeah.
So who's they?
So if you look at before that, it's a lot. Before that, so if you look at modern day DC, look at the buildings.
I know where you're going with this.
Okay. So the buildings, to this day, they still don't know how they built them. The carvings of it looks like laser. Like somebody used a laser where they carved it. Okay, if you look at Capitol Hill, if you look at all the DC buildings, look in Golden DC. There's no way they built this hundreds of years ago without any kind of superior technology. There's no way.
They say the same thing about the pyramids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 12-foot doors that she's talking about, why do they have those in DC right now?
The 12-foot doors?
There's some doors are like 30 feet tall. Massive doors. I'm like, why
For
do you
what?
have
Why,
this? For
though?
what?
For who?
Like huge, like oak, like crazy thick doors that are massive. Why do you have that?
Yeah.
How'd you build it? Look at the World's Fair in Chicago. Look at all the World's Fair. How did they build all those buildings? Those were what, paper mache buildings? There's no way. Like if you pull up the World's Fair in Chicago, in San Francisco, that's Tartaria. Like if you look at these structures and they just built it just for the World Fair, there's no way.
Tartaria.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah. And Tartaria, basically, yeah, free energy. This is what Tesla was trying to reinvent.
Yeah, with the coils.
Yeah, well, the Wardenclyffe Tower that he built, the Wardenclyffe Tower was free energy. He was pulling energy from the atmosphere, from the earth, because, you know, the earth has a heartbeat, electromagnetic frequencies, pulling energy out of there. And then Edison was like, nope,
Yeah.
I want to monetize this, knock it down.
Damn.
So that's literally what he was doing with radio frequencies. And now that's what the government uses.
Yeah.
There's a ton of patents. I was going down a patent rabbit hole the other day, and they have so many patents that connect electromagnetic frequencies to control. They have something, this is crazy. They have something called microwave auditory effect.
I feel like I've heard of that.
Okay.
Auditory. Like you can hear it?
Yes. Microwave auditory effect, which is AKA the Frey effect, which is made by the neuroscientist Alan Frey. Now, Alan Frey worked with the government, and they have a patent to where they can beam frequencies
Yeah.
into your mind,
Yeah.
and you can
Okay.
hear shit.
Now that's what what's her name said? The one from Huntsville. What's the scientist that
Amy Ashford?
Amy Astridge. That's
Yes.
what she said they were doing.
Yeah. They're beaming, they're using microwave pulse frequencies, and they can beam whatever they want, sounds, voices.
What about the AirPods?
the
I think-
AirPods?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
AirPods.
Yes.
The AirPods. That's why I say use cords. Stop
Yeah.
using those.
Yep. So Apple has a patent. They filed this in 2023, actually. They have a patent where they have certain electrodes in the new AirPods
Yeah.
to not only, like, they use something called EEG, which essentially is scanning your brain waves, to where they have these electrodes in your AirPods, and they're essentially capturing your
Or
you're
implanting, I guess, too.
or
Maybe,
implanting to where they're capturing your frequencies, your electrodes in your mind and your brain.
When did we sign up for this?
Right.
Like we just turned into
Unbelievable.
fucking science projects.
It's crazy.
All for some damn AirPods, some $500 AirPods.
Right.
Yeah.
And you gonna charge me an arm and a leg for this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know.
But why do you think that these people are committing suicide, right?
You think they're being
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
He said yes.
Yeah.
They're
Because-
hearing voices in
Yeah.
their head.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where are these voices coming from? Oh, they have a technology, they have a patent on it.
Yeah.
The U.S. Army has this patent right now.
Wait, what movie was that? Damn, it's killing me.
See, he always rushes.
You're like real quick with that.
No,
yeah.
I promise you, like there's a movie. It's not at first I was gonna say Scanners. It's not Scanners. It's another movie where they suggest to you, and vampires do it all the way in movies. They'll suggest something. Oh, I think you wanna
Oh yeah.
I think you
when
wanna
they
jump.
like get you to think something that
Exactly.
they want you to
Like,
think
they
or
were like-
say or whatever. Yeah.
they're like, oh, your nose is bleeding. No, it's not. And then the person looks and their
Yeah.
nose is not bleeding, but they think it is. Like,
Okay. I know somebody who remember what's her name? She said she went through an alien abduction and they used their minds. When she said they capture when they communicate
telepathically, yeah.
Wait, I think I remember this conversation.
Yeah.
Like Avatar. Didn't Avatar?
Yep.
Yeah,
Didn't they do
that?
They do
Yeah,
it too.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So it's kind of like
Mm.
it's that same kind of technology. It's like how
That's
are you
true.
able
Wow.
to
See, that's what I think. I think that they actually know this, and it comes down to free will. Because God gave us free will, right? Nobody can make us do anything. We have to want to do it. So it has to be
Yeah.
what? Influence.
Yeah.
So what they do is they beam these ideas into our head, making it think that we're thinking it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I do want to do that. I do want to, do X, Y, and Z. It's like, wait, no, that's not you though.
Yeah.
So it has to be some kind of consent in order to make something happen.
what movie?
The Lost Boys.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember, because he was eating noodles or he was eating rice, and he was like, "Yeah, how are those maggots?" And he was like, "Maggots," and he looked down, and it looked like he was eating maggots.
Right.
Oh shit.
And then he
Yeah.
dropped it, and it turned right back into it was rice.
I remember
Rice.
that. I remember that.
So they have to
I
give you
didn't-
you have to give them like permission, like the vampires.
Yep.
Permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't come in unless you
give
invite them
permission.
in.
Yeah.
It's all permission. It's all consent.
It's always in the
that's
movies.
True.
Always in the
Always.
movie.
Why do you think witches can't cross a barrier of salt?
I know the reason. When it comes to salt, it's used to preserve, right? Or preserve.
Yeah.
Literally, toss that shit across there. They can't cross it because it's about it's about like you can't cross this because this is. I'm trying to think of the word.
Basically, it has to do with consent, and it has to do with you're on the right path for sure. Where essentially they have the tools, right, to seduce and whatnot and use magic and stuff, right? Salt is to preserve. It used to be a form of currency. So salt was, still very powerful and, even back then powerful. So using salt essentially is, keeping your preservation of your mind, your consent, and all this other stuff. So if you cross that line of consent, then, that's what it is. They have to be invited in or, you have to move the salt, whatever.
Yeah, it has to do with
Wow.
like the salt of the earth. You ever heard somebody say
Yeah.
say that? Like that's related.
You're the salt of the earth, right?
Yep.
And that's where salary comes from. The word salary is rooted in etymology, salt, because it was a form of currency. So
Wow.
salt, salary, salsa, salarium, all these words are connected through salt, which is currency. Because back in the day, they didn't have money because money's fake. They had salt because salt was to preserve because they didn't have refrigerators.
Preserve your food.
Preserve your food and all that
Wow.
stuff. So
Like that shit is real. That shit is crazy.
this is why people don't believe in magic per se, but
Yeah.
it's all rooted in free will, consent,
Yeah.
has to do with frequencies, has to do with the human body, everything.
It is kind of all connected.
It is,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not magic. And I always make the correlation too. Okay, so if people don't believe in magic or believe in energy, frequencies, and all that stuff, right? Jesus, he walked on water. That's not magic.
Yeah.
It's a form of magic. That has to be. Not to say that he was a witch or anything, because people are going to convolute that.
Yeah, no, he's a witch.
He's a witch. No, I think it's just a tool, just like anything else. Like there's dark and light. He turned water into wine.
Yeah,
what is
that's
that?
Literally magic.
He's divine, yes, but on a scientific level, how did you do that?
Well, the one thing that relates, what you're saying and what is the common thread through it is that what he did in that term was supernatural. Like that's not something that, the normal person is just no. Like he couldn't do it. But I mean, well, no, I can't say that he couldn't do it, but literally what Jesus did, was by our terms supernatural. Like that's why, oh, you're a warlock. That's just how we, coin it.
Yeah, that's how you deem it.
So, yeah, it's basically.
But then we go to anti-gravity technology. That's magic.
That would be witchcraft.
That would be magic.
So
right?
would using a computer or the light that's behind you, like that could be considered magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Like a lot
about
to the wrong
FaceTime.
person.
Yeah, I think about that all the time. I'm like, how does that even work?
Right.
Like who even thinks of that?
Right?
Yeah.
Like you're talking to somebody. I can see you in real time, and you can be in Canada, Mexico, in real
China,
time.
wherever.
Doesn't matter. In real time.
Yeah.
That's literally
crazy.
The shit that you would see like the crackhead on the corner. Like, I want to talk to somebody who ain't even here. Like, these are crackhead ideas.
But you do that 1600s,
Yeah.
1500s, which
Yeah.
like
They burn you at the stake.
they burn you at the stake
Just burn you at the
right away. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, hey, which?
No, I think they were definitely doing all this stuff thousands of years ago too. I do.
Yeah.
Like especially like the pyramids. Like, come on.
What do you think about the pyramids?
I think it's just like a ball of energy under it.
Okay.
Or I think it's encompassed in energy. And that's what's even keeping it like in that. I don't know. But I do think it's all energy based, just like everything is.
Of course.
Everything is energy-based, so-
Everything's energy. Everything.
Yeah, it all is.
That's how you can manipulate anything, or just like even like you could sit here and think of a negative thought and you lower the vibration going on in your body, like with the water molecules, right? That's all energy, like, and something so simple could throw it off or raise it or whatever.
Right.
So
For
it's
sure.
like, I do think that it is, they knew because they were so like connected. They didn't have like distractions or like even just like the food, the water, everything is to keep you dimmed. To
Speaking
keep your
of-
frequency dimmed.
Yeah, no, good. Yeah, no, speaking of food and stuff, like when you go grocery shopping, let's switch gears a little bit. When you go grocery shopping, what do you look for in like ingredients? Like what's like a red flag, or like what do you look for?
When I go grocery shopping, like I am in there for hours.
Same.
I'm looking, and I try not to buy stuff like, I usually eat the same things. I eat once a day. I'll just have like, I don't know, steak or ground beef or fruit and dairy. That's it. I don't really eat like many like carbohydrates or anything. That's pretty much it. But anything like with a label, the first thing is natural flavors. None of that is natural.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. That's the very first thing I look for. I'm like natural. Like, yeah, no, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you put it down?
Well, natural flavors is a word. First of all, I don't think that like they could literally put anything on the food label and make you think, oh, it has the USDA organic or it says GMO, whatever. It's BS, like all of it. So,
I promise you, we've said this. Like,
yeah,
I'm
but
like,
that's
yo, we
it's the
said this
truth.
shit.
Like natural flavors, it takes 100 or 150 different chemicals to get the flavoring of something natural. So it's not natural.
Damn.
Exactly.
And I mean, like, how do you get like without preserving it, like grapefruit flavored seltzer? Like, unless it's preserved, it's probably not gonna, last on the shelf.
Right.
Or it's not natural. So natural flavors, ascorbic acid, that's like another one. Like
Ascorbic acid.
It's vitamin C, but most of it like comes from mold.
Oh shit.
So
Damn.
or corn, and corn's like terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I don't eat corn.
yeah, all of it's fake. Like I just say everything's fake because it is. Like
Everything's
it's not.
fake, yeah.
It's not natural. Like vegetables are not natural. I don't eat vegetables because they don't naturally occur in nature. Like
Right.
you're not going to see an eggplant growing in the wilderness. Like it's been cultivated. It's been modified. Its genes to. You plant it, it grows, but you're not going to find that like naturally growing anywhere.
Broccoli.
They have wild broccoli, but it's different. It's not like what we're eating in the stores.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like a big, like, it doesn't look like that.
It doesn't look like that.
Carrots. Carrots are not, like, that's not what a carrot looks like.
Carrots they're not supposed to be that orange, though.
No.
That's fake.
Or
dye
even
'em.
look like that.
Or
They
look
dye
like
'em.
that.
They're actually like brownish, tannish. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, everything in the grocery store, even if it's organic, it's not.
Oh yeah.
I
hate that
believe,
word.
like, and the grocery stores are all owned by the same people, so
The same like 7 people.
Yeah.
that's their way to, like, keep everybody tame, is to poison their food. And so that's why I think we're not able to have like the powers like remote viewers, whatever. Like they have a special power.
sure.
Not everybody's gonna have that. We could all have that, I feel like, if the things in our bodies weren't present.
Right.
Right.
Like the fluoride, which is the worst. That's in all United States water supply. And that keeps like you from not reaching that mental capacity to do these things.
Right.
So
What does Elizabeth put in her food?
I know, like, I don't, with some of these
Liz-
people, I'm like, I don't know how this is going on because we're all like in the same.
Like
That
she
was-
said,
I'm gonna ask her.
yeah, like, what do you eat? So I can eat the same shit.
Yeah, I want to ask her for sure.
Or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, astral project
Mm-hmm.
or move things with your mind. Some people can do that, but like, I feel like we should
Telekinesis.
all have that ability
We should. I mean, our brains are super powerful,
and complex
very
and like,
complex,
so perfectly structured.
Yeah.
So we should all be able to do that.
for sure. I
But-
mean, if you look into a lot of the CIA projects that they've done over the years, I mean, the Gateway process, Project Sunstreak, Project Stargate, all these have to do with psychic soldiers, astral projection, telekinesis.
Yeah.
This is documented. Like they actually done this stuff, remote viewing. So they definitely have these, abilities to where, our brain has these abilities to where we can do these things.
Yeah.
But like you said, with the food, what's the best way to control somebody, that, if your body's doing certain things, just put it in the food.
Food.
Yeah.
Let's own all grocery stores.
Yeah.
Let's tell them it's natural flavors.
Yeah.
There's a new one that, we talked about before, organic natural flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Organic.
Yeah, where did I
natural.
see that? I think it was like an energy drink or something,
Yeah.
like a natural energy drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
They started throwing that out there now.
It's
Yeah.
like, it makes it sound a little bit better.
Yeah.
So if it's organic, shouldn't it just be organic if it's natural?
Right. How's
Like,
it
it doesn't
natural
make sense.
flavors?
Yeah,
Because that's what
just-
organic is, right? It's natural flavors.
My
The
thing
key
is-
the key word is flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean
Flavors?
flavors?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Flavors is like. That's essentially what they're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
If it's flavor like.
Yeah.
It's
But-
vanilla like.
The cold shit is you say natural flavors. I'm like, okay, what flavor though? Like everything is, I could say organic, but people or our organisms, people are organic.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
it's like
Yeah.
okay.
Because beavers, like a beaver's anus is used
Oh.
for
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
vanilla flavoring.
yeah, so beaver ass is organic.
All right, man.
That's true.
That's an organic beaver ass.
So
Yeah,
we're
they-
eating beaver ass.
That is true though. If you think about it, it comes from nature.
Comes from nature.
Yeah.
It's like
Fuck.
apial.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, man.
me and my family, we're very like, where'd you get that apple? Where did you get those grapes? Because like I'll see my brothers eating something, and I'm like, where did you get that from? We'll only get fruit now. Like we don't buy fruit at the grocery store. And if there is fruit in the house, for my grandma who doesn't like look into stuff like that.
yeah.
But like we'll do like farmers markets or whatever. But I'm like asking the people like, do you use apial or
Yeah.
organopeel,
Yeah.
which is also another form of apial?
You
but it's
asked the farmers.
organic.
You asked them at the farmers market.
I'll
that?
ask everybody.
Yeah, you have to.
Like, I don't care because, and some people will disclose and some people will be like, no, we don't. And I'm like, well, actually you do because I asked like a higher up or whatever. And like, especially in the grocery stores, like they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, we can't disclose that. Well, that just tells me that you do use it.
Right.
Because if you could disclose it, why wouldn't you just, if you weren't, why wouldn't you just say
Wait,
it?
so APO is what? Beaver ass?
No.
No.
That's a totally different thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
A-peel is like a coating that they put like on the outside of fruits and vegetables. And it pretty much like we've tested it. We've had cucumbers, broccoli, tomatoes are like a big one. My grandma actually had a tomato on her countertop. I don't even know, 1 or 2 months, like perfect.
Damn.
Perfect. So the fruit lasts forever because of like the outer shell they put on it. The inside might be like a little, I was going to say schvat, which is an Italian word like mushy, but
Wait, what is the word?
schvat, like
Schmott.
Schmott.
schvat, like it's like musha, like mushy.
Okay.
But it goes bad. But like the outer shell in the grocery stores, it looks perfect. So
Oh,
you don't know what you're getting because everything looks so good. It's like, how does every apple look the same? There's no dents or bruises or anything.
So it's
like,
literally like the apple in Snow White. You know what I'm saying? Like
Perfect.
it was all nice and shit, and then she bit into it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was ass.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's your suggestion for people who want to be more health conscious in shopping? Like, yeah, you said go to farmers markets and whatnot. What is the method they can't get to a farmer's market though?
Well, like local farmers, like small farms, like big farms, like you can go to like an apple orchard or whatever. They're still spraying stuff on it. Like it could be a family owned apple orchard or fruit orchard, whatever, and they're still spraying. So it's like, I feel like you have to like become closer with like your local farmers because those are the people you want to support. Like the people I have a farm near me. It's super, super small, but like everybody in the area kind of knows about it. And they're like, it's an older lady, an older man. Like they've been doing it for 40 years, whatever. And they eat the food. So they want it to be clean.
Right.
So like if they're eating their food and they're giving it to their family members, like, you know that it's good. Or like things like on the side of the road, like people will just garden and by me and they'll just like put stuff out like on the side, like little farm stands, whatever. Like you want to shop as locally as possible and stay out of the grocery stores.
Yeah.
And it is hard because it's expensive. Like getting meat is super expensive.
Yeah.
Beef, chicken is still expensive too. But like as locally as possible is the
Right.
best. And just like I will go through all of the brands and the companies and I'll say who owns this and who owns that. Like start from the top, go all
Yeah.
the way to the top of who owns each company.
Yep.
And then you find
yeah,
your way.
that's your answer.
And BlackRock and Vanguard own everything.
They do.
So
They do.
that's really hard. Like all you have to say is who owns like this venture, whatever company, BlackRock. And it's like, it's a small mom and pop owned place or company, but they were bought out. And a lot of them get bought out.
Yep.
Because who's not going to pass up $5 billion,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So-
they're running a business, so you're kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're like,
Yeah.
we want to keep going, but yeah, this $5 billion, but yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah,
Isn't
I
this
know.
shit kind of like on the nose? Like, okay, BlackRock. You guys sound like bad guys. Like,
It doesn't even sound nice.
no,
No.
you guys
Like
sound
come
like
up with another name.
the fucking villains in everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Bond villains. Fucking.
facts. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, who thought to name they shit BlackRock? I would love to know. Like, and you thought this was cool?
Well, BlackRock came from Blackstone. Blackstone is a major investment group and hedge fund and whatnot. So they were like the baby brother that went off into the world and became their own thing. But they started under Blackstone.
And they don't sound cool.
No.
I mean, that's also a gang in LA, Black P Stones. So
Oh,
Like,
shit,
oh,
man.
shit.
We're going
I'm
somewhere
just saying
else
it's
now.
bad either
Now
way.
we've reached a
And
different,
now, yeah,
totally
different territory.
place.
Now
Yeah.
it's bad either way you look at it.
That's crazy.
Damn, man. All
Yeah.
this
Oh,
shit
Yeah,
man.
nothing
horrible.
nothing about that is like friendly and nice.
Yeah,
At
nothing
all.
wholesome.
Like,
No.
you guys sound like, oh, I played that game. I beat the game. Like, I beat you guys. You guys are the evil guys, right? Okay. You guys sound like villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why our clothing, Shout out to our clothing. The Question Everything shirts, we actually 100% cotton, and they are the
water-based ink.
Water-based ink.
Yeah.
So the ink itself, because a lot of people wear stuff with the ink and not knowing that, you know, it can seep into your
When you sweat and
you sweat and stuff. So like it's water-based ink, so it's all good. So yeah. And then we have these drinks. Okay, so you guys, we actually been doing a lot of research. We were talking about soursop. We actually found a 100% soursop juice. So on my last episode, we were talking about soursop. I was looking for a soursop drink. So we found this drink, Supreme, and they are 100% soursop juice and has antioxidants, all this other stuff. So we're going to find out who this is because
that was one of the only ones I could find that was like, all right, I need 100% soursop.
Yeah.
No, no additives.
And if people don't know what soursop is, real quick, it is it's like a wonder fruit because it attacks cancer cells and has antioxidants and it has a ton of great properties to where,
Anti-parasitic.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah. I mean, it says here, vitamin C, helps digestive.
Anti-ulcers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a superfruit, has superfruit compounds. But yeah, Dr. Sebi was talking about soursop. And, soursop, burdock root, you have a lot of these natural things, actual natural things that the earth already has to heal yourself.
Yeah.
And they're saying that now they're linked. Well, now it's documented. I'm not saying it. They're saying that cancer is linked to parasites.
Yeah.
Parasites. Yeah.
Parasites, right?
So that's why people are taking the anti-parasitics with ivermectin and fenbendazole and all that stuff. So it's really interesting. If you look into history, it kind of shows you already. So what is the symbol of cancer? What's the symbol?
Isn't it? Was it like some?
The little radiation.
Yeah,
No.
it was like a snake.
Triangle?
No,
Not a snake,
it's a
The snakes are medical.
no.
Oh,
not,
okay, that's
not
the
the
medical
snakes.
thing. Okay, I'm thinking about
Because
the
you know
medical.
how like in astrology they each have like a symbol.
Oh, the
Oh, you mean actual
the
cancer?
okay,
Yeah, the sign cancer. What is it?
It is
Fish?
no.
No, I'm the fish. Pisces.
Look it up. Everybody look
The
it up.
hell, fucking
I don't know
Easter
anything
hunt?
about signs.
Cancer sign.
What is it? I feel like I know it.
Oh, it's
Crab?
Yeah, 6'9", 369. The laws of
No.
Fibonacci? What?
No. She just said it.
Fibonacci?
No. You said crab.
Oh, crab. Yeah.
Okay. It's a crab. Why is cancer a crab? Think about
question.
it.
It's a bottom feeder.
Okay, close.
I'm stumped.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
She's close. So if you look into history, there was a Greek physician by the name of Hippocrates. And the word cancer, he came up with that by linking cancer, the crab, to cancerous tumors. Because he looked at a tumor and the veins and the way it looks, he was like, oh, this looks like a crab. Okay? Now, when we talk about anti-parasitics or parasites, what's linked to cancer? What's the main thing they tell you not to eat to get parasites? Crab, lobster, shrimp. They have parasites. So how is it that the cancer symbol is a crab that has parasites?
Yeah.
And now we're linking cancer to parasites.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat crab. I don't eat none of that. Crab.
They're bottom
Yeah.
feeders.
Shrimp.
They're all crustaceans,
Shellfish.
right?
Garbage.
Yeah.
So they're literally just on the nose with the shit for real. Like, oh, you know what? This is about crabs. So, like, this is like literally.
I'm just thinking of crabs. Like,
We ain't
that's
talking about them type.
But
of
yeah,
crabs.
that's if you look at all like how it all comes together, you're like, oh shit, okay, that makes sense now. Because I'm like, why is a cancer?
yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, a reason. For
Why
that.
was it a crab? What does it have to do with the price of tea in China? Oh, okay, has to do with tumors, cancerous tumors, parasites. Like, oh, okay, it's all linked.
Yeah, these people never do just nothing for no reason.
Yeah, on accident.
There's always a reason for everything.
So, there, the more you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have put that together. That would have been something I would have really had to like deep dive into.
For
I gotta
sure.
ask about I saw you post something about nicotine. So is there something positive about nicotine?
Yeah. So I've been on the I'm actually wearing the nicotine patch, but I wear it every single day now. I've never smoked before. I've never really done anything. Never really drank either. But I was doing research on like Epstein's barr because I've had Epstein's barr my whole life, which comes from like mono, and it's like a something with your immune system pretty much. But anyway, I found nicotine healing autoimmune diseases. And if you look up nicotine and you put it up to like research it with any sort of chronic disease, there's literally studies on like nicotine, allegedly, I guess, healing these chronic diseases.
Really?
Right. So I started, my mom one day, I was telling her she's always had like arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis in her hands. And so I said, if you have any sort of arthritis, nicotine is like a miracle for arthritis.
Wow.
Any
Really?
sort of
I've always thought nicotine was terrible just because of just cigarettes. I've never related it to anything healthy. So this is news to me, actually.
yeah. So this isn't my own, like, this is my research, but this isn't obviously my own theory. But nicotine, it's been in health literature since the 1600s. They've been using it since the 1600s. It's natural. Nicotine naturally occurs in nature. Any of like your like tomatoes, eggplant, nightshade vegetables. That's where like nicotine is most prevalent in. And I mean, in these ancient civilizations, they were using tobacco leaves to heal.
Right.
Right.
That is true. That's very true.
So you could literally soak your feet in tobacco water, but like leaves soak in water and then soak your feet in it. And people are finding like skin issues, any sort of gastrointestinal, they were using it for cancer. They've been using nicotine for everything. So I put my mom on the patch and she like couldn't move her hands one day. And I was like, just put a patch on where the hand hurts and like, let's see if it does anything. She came in the kitchen like 30 minutes later. She's like, look, I can move my hands. And I'm
That's
like, no, that's
crazy.
not even exaggeration. Like I'm so for real. So now I have everybody on the patch and I've always like my whole life, I've always had like a really bad immune system. Like I would, if I went to sleep late, I would get sick. Like my immune system would drop and I would wake up with a fever and the sniffles and whatever. And since I've been on the nicotine patch, I haven't gotten sick in like a year and a half. Nothing.
Wow, really?
Nothing.
I heard it does something with the vaccines too. Does it get the vaccines like the
Spike.
nanobots or something? Does it like help
Yeah.
remove the vaccines?
So you could like, I don't know if you've seen like the videos, but like they have a video of under the microscope, nanotech under a microscope, and then they introduce nicotine and it breaks the nanoparticles, nanobots, whatever, breaks them down like completely. So like that's one of the only things besides borax. They use borax to break down nanotechnology, spike protein, whatever. But yeah, it really started to get popular during COVID when people, they found that smokers got less. Smokers didn't get COVID as easily as everybody else. And like their symptoms were like nothing.
You know the smokers, like some of them be like the most healthy people
Yeah.
ever. They're like immortal. You know some
Yeah,
of those
sure.
like
They don't
old.
get
I'm talking
sick.
about those old school smokers
Yeah.
from like the 80s.
Well, what's his face? George Burns? Like he lived to like fucking
Did he live to be like 100?
like no, he's like 95.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I'm like-
stupid.
He had the same birthday as me.
I mean, not to say that like smoking cigarettes
it's
is a
not.
good
No,
thing, 'cause
don't-
that's
no,
don't
no,
smoke.
no,
You know,
no.
really, it's terrible. But I'm just saying, like, didn't like that old school like smoker? You know,
Yeah.
he was always healthy. It just seemed like.
Well, I
to
think
some degree, I
just
mean,
never
besides
died.
getting,
Yeah.
besides getting cancer later
right.
on.
I think I think it got progressively worse only because of how toxic they kept adding all the stuff into it.
Right.
Like back in the day, how you said maybe in like the 50s, the 60s, or whatever, it was not all the rat poisons, literally rat poison in there.
And formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Like,
So there's a lot of carcinogens in there and whatnot.
Yeah,
But
don't smoke cigarettes now, guys.
no, hell no. It's
garbage.
the worst time to smoke cigarettes.
No.
But nicotine in itself is actually not addicting.
That's what I was gonna ask. So you don't want like a pack of smokes after putting that on?
No, like you.
A pack of smokes is
You
crazy.
sounded so old.
A pack of smokes.
So what is the actual part that is addictive then?
So like in the cigarettes, it's 600 plus different chemicals. And those chemicals have like, obviously they have addictive properties. But nicotine in itself is like in nature is not addicting. And so the reason like why, let's say like you hit a vape, right? Like first of all, you don't know how much nicotine is going into your bloodstream. Second of all, you don't know what's in the vape. So it's all these different chemicals, and I don't even know what's in a vape fully. But those are what's getting you addicted to those like cigarettes and the vapes, and even like the what are they called? Like the thing people put on their
snuff.
Snuff.
What the hell is snuff?
No, because she was like,
There's,
she was looking
not,
like,
it's not dip, but it's like
dip. Well, that's
Oh
snuff.
my
Oh,
gosh,
you mean the
I'm blanking.
yeah, I know what you mean. The nicotine
my gosh.
tobacco or the
little pouches.
yeah, the pouches.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I
can't
can't think of the
even
word either. No, I know exactly what
I
you're
thought she was
about.
talking about like how baseball players be with the.
He said snuff.
It's called snuff.
He's
I
talking about
thought
when they go.
snuff was like
Right.
No, snuff is
no.
something else.
I thought snuff was something else.
Yeah.
Can you see her doing that? Like,
I mean,
No, I know what you're talking about though. It's the
Oh, I can't even think.
yeah,
but
little patches, or not patches, but they're like little packets.
yes, and everybody uses them now.
Yeah, they just put them in. Yeah,
But
yeah.
they're super addictive. And it's not the nicotine in itself that's addicting, it's the chemicals that they're putting in it. So like when you take the patch, I wear a 7 milligram patch. You have 7 milligrams going into your bloodstream slowly throughout the day. Your body's not getting flooded with 7 milligrams at once, which is a lot. So it's like slowly in increments releasing into your bloodstream. And so a lot of us are like depleted in nicotinamide. I think it's we have nicotine receptors in all of our cells. And so when like you're depleted, it actually plays a part in like your immune system. And so that's why the smokers weren't really getting sick, because their body's flooded with nicotine. Not saying that that's safe, but so that's what was protecting.
Yeah, the only
protecting people.
the only thing that's getting them is the poisons that's causing the cancer.
Right.
Right.
Besides
Like-
everything else.
Besides
the
everything else,
nicotine-
if they didn't get that, then yeah, you're
have,
Yeah.
you, have you ever seen a smoker with a cold?
No, I haven't.
actually, no.
Damn, that's true.
They never get sick.
They never get
They're
sick.
like preserved almost.
Telling you. They're
like the people like in Italy or whatever, where they call them like the blue zones, which I don't even think those are true anymore. I think it's been debunked. But like a lot of people in Europe, they smoke like all day and they're always in the sun. The levels of skin cancer are extremely, extremely low. Any sort of cancer is extremely, extremely low. It's also with the food and stuff.
Yeah, the food
But
too.
that plays a huge role.
Yeah, that plays a huge
food.
role. Yeah, it's the food without all the preservatives and all the
Right.
toxic stuff.
But they smoke
Yeah, but they smoke. Yeah,
and they live to be,
yeah.
you know, in
fairly
the
old.
hundreds.
Yeah,
So
Our
That's
food
true.
is fucking terrible.
that does a lot of
Yeah.
damage.
Like it horrible
It's trash,
damage.
yeah, it's
like
trash
it's
here.
trash here.
Yeah, the reason, I mean, if you look at sunblock, it's
Yeah.
doing the exact opposite. It's actually frying you
yeah.
with the sunblock, because what the sun is doing is it's not the sun giving you cancer. That's the
myth.
the myth, right? Skin cancer. Oh, too much sun. How?
Oh, that shit sounds crazy.
This sounds crazy,
It always
right?
sounded
You're like,
crazy
wait
to
a
me.
minute. How are people getting skin cancer from too much sun? The sun actually heals you.
Yeah.
No, it's the chemicals that's frying you that the sun is cooking you under. That's what's giving you the cancer.
It's not the sun. It's all that Crisco you put on.
Exactly.
Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
you're, basting yourself in,
glazed.
glazing
Yeah.
yourself in toxic
Honey
bullshit.
glazed.
Yeah.
And that's what's cooking you. And then the sun is actually going to do its thing and all the chemicals come to the top.
That's
That's what it does.
fucking. That is horrible.
Yeah.
I was reading something about like melanin being like an EMF protector,
Oh, hey.
right? So like, so
You got a little melanin.
That's
yeah, I got a little bit.
You got a little bit.
But like I like during the winter time, like I go like in the tanning salon 2 times a month.
Mm-hmm.
And not because I want a good tan, but because like we're like supercharged solar panels. We literally run off of light. And so like people get depressed because you're not in light in the wintertime. Well, maybe not here, but
Russia.
yeah.
UK?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're not like your skin isn't being susceptible to light. So I mean they were using tanning beds to heal cancer in the 20s. And so the sun is not what's giving you cancer, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you're eating. It's burning you from the inside out.
Right.
And it's what you're putting on your skin. And it doesn't like read the label on sunblock.
Yeah.
What is that?
Right.
It's like none of that is even found in nature. And it's supposed to protect you from nature.
Right.
Right.
Damn. That's
That
a
doesn't
bar.
make sense.
That's deep.
That is a bar.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah, that's very true.
but yeah, I saw, sorry to cut you off, but yeah, I saw that like the more melanin you have in your skin, they're trying to like replicate melanin like synthetically.
Really?
And so with like the more melanin that you have in your skin, they're finding that it's actually like almost like an EMF shield.
Well, damn, I'm good.
Yeah.
you guys are good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like a Marvel character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Black
deep.
man.
Pretty interesting though.
Black man. With a big B on his chest. Black man. As a cape and shit. That's funny. No, but
It's pretty interesting.
it is interesting because if you look at Dark Turn, you have trafficking.
Damn it. How did we get here?
I don't know.
I mean, black people.
That is true though. There is
There is historical data that shows not only they just get trafficked for, just for, the sexual part, but it's for the skin and the organs and the melanin.
remember that dude who got found in gymnasium like Matt? He's a black dude and his organs are missing. Do you remember that?
I think I remember that.
Yeah, his organs are missing.
Yeah. When was that?
Maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. I forgot the details of it, but it was something to the effect of that.
Yep. There's a lot of black children too, or just black people in general, where they come up and their organs are missing. It's like,
Yeah.
Not only like the organs, but I was listening to something like this young girl. It like looked like it was like the videos from like the 90s. It was like super old, but she was on YouTube and she was talking about how she came from the Uncle Sam factory, is what it's called. And they pretty much like, she was a white girl, but a lot of the girls in there were black. Not only girls, boys too, but the people in there would specifically just go for like the black kids. And I don't know what's the science behind like why they just want the black ones, but like the white people like weren't favored amongst this. It's like an underground factory is what they called it. And they were trafficking all these kids through it. And this little girl was saying how like she would watch them, like they would call it the Uncle Sam hamburger. And they would watch like the white kids would have to watch like as their friends because they all became like super close. They were almost like raised in there, like in families, like their families were like these royal elite families, whatever. And they would put their kids through these things. And you were only allowed to make friends within the factory. So then the factory, whatever.
Yeah.
But these kids, they become friends. And then like the girl was saying, like my closest friend, she was black. And they made, whoever these people were, made her watch the girl going through a meat grinder. And they called it the Uncle Sam like hamburger.
Now what does that sound like? That episode of The Simpsons where they literally put the kids in the meat grinder. Remember they did that with Jimbo. Remember from The Simpsons?
Yeah.
They literally did that in The Simpsons. That's crazy.
I mean,
Yeah. I was like listening to that. I'm like, you just can't believe that these things happen.
right.
But like, that's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah.
But there's like, I've seen like videos and stuff where like they had, I don't know if this was like viral, where they had like 3 women and the guys were asking them like, can you sell us your placenta? And it was like
Peter Nygaard. You're talking about the guy they were at a dinner table?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Peter Nygaard. That
But
dude
like
looks
the
like
black woman's placenta goes for more than white women's.
Yep.
So there's something. I don't know what it is.
Man, what if, and this is a
Man.
theory this is a whole nother theory. What if slavery wasn't based on just racism?
Or based on just labor and
Yeah.
I mean, this country was founded on rituals and,
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Well, yeah, for sure.
Masonic.
Do you remember the
Bullshit.
show called American Horror Story?
Of course.
There had an episode, or not even episode. It was a like every thing. It's a different thing. Every season is different, says something different. But your girl that played in Misery, I can't think of her name.
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates played a slave owner and this was an actual slave owner. This is like a for real person, but
The person that she was playing?
yes,
Okay.
it's an actual real person. She literally would have her slaves, and she would take it to where she would chop them up and take their blood and take different pieces of them literally and put them on her skin because it preserved her skin. Like,
I mean,
Sounds about right.
that's
you can't make this shit up.
that's
Like,
crazy.
like they did a fucking American Horror Story like this. And I watched this shit and I love that series, but
Yeah, no, that show was wild.
it used to be the shit. But I mean, after second season, like it got kind of wild. But no, that was to find out that was a real person was crazy to me. I was like,
yeah,
yo,
because I think I heard about that.
that was a real
And then
fucking
she really
person.
did that, no?
no, this is a real person. You can look this.
And no,
motherfucker
I'm
up.
saying, but she really did that. Was
Yes.
that the thing that she really did?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's believable because a lot of those stories, all those slave stories, a lot of them they do like crazy stuff, like where they're chopping them up and doing like, what are y'all really doing?
Exactly.
So it makes you kind of you got to revisit history and be like, what
Yeah.
was really going
yeah,
on?
what the fuck was
Dude,
going on? Like for real,
definitely
for real.
do.
Like the
Yeah,
shit was crazy.
That's wild.
Scariest shit I've ever seen.
I'm
in
gonna
my
look
life.
up that person to see who it is. I want to do a deep dive on that.
No, that's definitely a rabbit hole. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I was just having a conversation, like how why specifically black people. Like I think because Afro natives, I don't think they were white people that discovered our country. Or I don't think it was Christopher Columbus. I think he learned
No.
For sure.
from what they called Moors,
Morse, yeah.
right? I think those are the original people. And I think that's why everything with slavery and in specific why do they go for even the placentas and stuff? What's
What is
different?
it? Yeah.
There's something, right? And I feel
Right.
I don't know. I haven't fully went down that to the
That
end of
rabbit
that
hole? Yeah.
rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But there's definitely something there. For
Yeah,
sure.
the Moors definitely they've created. I mean, they went into Europe and helped the Europeans and
Yeah.
gave them
Taught
all
them
kind
things.
of shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think what was it soap and
Sanitation.
kind of brought them into the new ages.
Soap,
Yeah.
sanitation, and it was a language as well.
Yeah, but
It's a lot of shit.
I think that rabbit hole.
Well,
we
yeah,
gotta
it's
go
a deep
down.
rabbit hole because America is actually not America. America is actually the Holy Land.
I thought I was literally in the plane yesterday, looking over, just thinking to myself, this is not America. This is where everything came from.
This is where everything went down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you look at certain woods, gopher wood, what was gopher wood in the Bible?
That I don't know.
You don't remember?
Gopher wood?
Gopher wood was made in the ark.
Mm.
He used gopher wood.
So the only wood you can find that is in America.
Really?
Huh.
Okay. Then if you look at the Mississippi River, it's really the Nile River. Why is there pyramids, which they call monk mounds,
Yeah.
in East St. Louis?
Damn.
So you mean to tell me that the $5 Indians weren't really Indians?
Oh no, of course, yeah. They paid $5 to get on
paid
that
$5
list, so they
to-
can get that money.
To get the money. It's consensus,
They,
right?
they just hustling.
Right.
They just hustling.
They're hustling.
That's a hustle.
So then if you look at, you know, I mean, there's so much.
Damn, that
Yeah,
actually.
there is a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, if you look at even in, I believe they said there's a certain, I don't know if it's redwood or some type of wood in Seattle, Washington, talking about Solomon's temple, how it was built. There's, you know, Egypt, which is where, you know, East St. Louis and whatnot. You have Egypt, Tennessee. It's the name of a city.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Memphis, Tennessee. There's a Memphis over in Africa, in Egypt. So which one is which?
Wow.
Right.
There's
Okay.
a Memphis?
That's where Memphis came from. But did it come from there, or Memphis over there came from here?
Damn, I had no idea that they had
I
a
mean,
Memphis.
when you think
Wow.
about it, all this shit is inverted. When you just,
Yeah, you
I
switch
mean,
it.
we have to question everything.
Yeah,
Hence the shirts.
yeah. They
Get the
inverted.
shirts.
Yeah,
Great plug.
yeah. Great segue.
Yeah.
But
Segway King.
they inverted everything to where, you know, they disconnect. People, like, I always say this, like, we really think that we have millions of black people here and they all got on that boat, a rickety ass boat, and shipped everybody over here.
The cool shit is, I stopped believing that when you actually saw how they actually packed us in there. Like and it's disgusting, but literally,
But it's mathematically impossible, though.
there's no way that everybody. First off, nobody. All like it wasn't like you just packed like 300. All right, we got 300, and 300 made it. No,
No, because people died on the way.
people died on the way.
Yeah, you know how many trips you'd have to make?
Yeah.
And then we're not talking about like regular ships, like that we know.
Yeah, these are bullshit
Yeah,
chips.
these are bullshit ships. Like
that smell like ass.
Yeah.
before you put it in the water.
The math
Like,
doesn't math. I'm just saying.
The math is definitely not mathing on that one.
Math does not math. So if you look into, I mean, going into the money and going into how the systems are built, and they took Roman and Greek law and brought it over here to convolute everything and reshape history. What was going on before, that was all here.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of shit that went down here. That's why this place is so energetically charged.
Yeah.
If you really think about it. The Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sedona.
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 Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because they're saying that that's really where the Sphinx is.
Yeah.
The Sphinx that we see in Egypt.
Sedona?
No. In
Grand
Grand
Canyon.
Canyon.
Yeah, the Grand Canyon.
That's why 80% is owned by the government.
Hmm.
You can't go to most parts of the Grand Canyon.
I don't remember. Like, you remember the Georgia Guidestones?
Yeah.
ever heard of that?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And they just got destroyed, like, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it's in a different language, and they decoded it, and it's literally like how many people have to be taken out. Like, they're pretty much like the transhuman agenda, the whole thing, everything that's going on now. And I think that was in there, like how we are really like the ancient land,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not since 1776.
Right. No, that's all.
Like, that
Yeah.
just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. There's a lot of shit that yeah, once you start to peeling back the layers, you're like, wait a minute, this is that. And then, oh, okay. No, it makes sense. And it's like a copy,
Yeah.
recent history, real history. So yeah, it's crazy.
Shit is spooky.
They're saying there's a portal down there too,
Oh
Where?
shit.
Grand Canyon.
Really?
Is that why they
links-
don't let nobody go down there?
Yeah. I mean, they're saying that it's linked to Egypt. Like you can go from Egypt back and forth.
What?
So Stargate.
Stargate.
Basically.
So there's a movie called Stargate that has this very thing where they go to an ancient land that's like Egypt, but they actually have advanced technology and they're advanced civilization. And in the Grand Canyon, they have red rock and quartz, right? So red rock quartz is highly conductive. And the Grand Canyon gets hit by lightning over 10,000 times a year.
Wow.
So it charges the quartz, and in theory, they have a portal with the quartz.
That's nuts. That
Yeah.
makes sense though.
Right?
Like, why does it get hit so many times? It has so much energy.
And so much energy. So
Hold on. Breaking news. A NASA nuclear engineer found dead in a burned Tesla may have been abducted, according to New York Post. Let me confirm.
that's the
this.
one. No, that's the
Wait.
one I was talking about.
Oh, is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah, that's the one that happened last year.
Wait, but why are they just now saying...
It says that now.
It says
They're saying it
though.
now because they're just finding out about it. Like
That's
we
weird
did
that we were just talking about that though.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
But that's the
Weird.
same.
Just
They're
listening.
yeah.
yeah,
They can
I
listen to
know. It's coming
everything.
up. Yeah.
They're doing that on purpose.
They are.
Yeah.
Now
See-
they,
see what I mean?
It's a fucking media blitz right now.
Yeah, it's a media blitz.
Yeah.
I always think like this thing one day is just gonna blow up.
No.
I really think because you know who owns these devices.
Yeah.
So it's like they've even said like the easiest way to take out a lot of people. It's like everybody has this in their head
Everybody
all
has
day.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Things
damn.
are-
Everybody's holding a bomb.
Like
Damn.
you don't know what's in there.
No, you don't, because you can't take them apart.
No. So I don't know.
Shit, my guy, shout out to Nelson. Remember Nelson?
Yeah.
He opens up iPhones. He's one of the only guys.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
He opens them up.
I've never
and-
seen it. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
And
But
Nelson-
I've seen him do it. And then some of them have blown up when he opens them. Some of them
No
blown
way.
up, I swear.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, Nelson, he knows how to decode bombs and shit.
He's like a scientist, I'm telling
Facts.
you.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's weird because they're like, oh, the batteries, yeah, it's in there, but you can't get to it.
Yeah,
You know how
like,
crazy
what?
that
It
shit
doesn't-
is?
How did you put it like
Yeah, like why would you do that?
So why would you do
Like
that?
really think about it. Why would you make a mechanism to where you can't open it? Yeah, for one, you don't want people fixing it because you want the money.
yeah.
But
I mean, that just proves that it just sounds like government tech. Be like,
Yes.
why don't you want me to
Get
see
in my
what's-
own-
get
Yeah.
in my own phone?
yeah, like
'Cause it's
I
ours.
bought it.
I bought it. It's
we
mine.
got it though. Oh, it's ours.
Right?
It's really theirs. They're going to they're showing you. It's really theirs.
It's like, it's mine, right? I bought it, right? Right?
They can track you. They know what you're saying. They can look at what you're shopping on.
Yeah. I mean, it
So-
sound like a pocket enemy in your fucking pocket.
I know, man. They
What
And
got
the
when
it.
hell
you
else
think
was-
something, not even like when you say something now, like when you say something, obviously everybody knows it comes up. You could be thinking of the most specific thing, like a big red dog. And like all of a sudden something like that is similar to that,
Pops
you're
up.
not even thinking of it. And like something comes up on Instagram. It's like, I was thinking about that like an hour ago.
That happens
And now it's on
all
here.
the time.
All the time.
Because that again, they have the technology.
And I think it's also the blue light.
Yeah.
I do think the blue light has something to do with like reading the mind and
Reading,
frequency.
yeah.
I
And
do.
they're always flashing, always taking pictures
Always,
of us.
Yeah,
Always.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally,
also-
every time you lift it up, it's taking a picture of me right now.
Yeah.
You see where mine is right now, right?
Face down.
Face down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
face it down. Yeah.
I usually like to do that, or I'll put like tape over it sometimes because I'm like, sometimes I get really paranoid. I'm like, they're definitely onto something today.
But you gotta think, if they're doing like they're pulling gravity, guys, they got us. Cause like
yeah.
they're like they still think the tape trick works. Like
Right.
That's true.
we'll fucking this
Yeah.
phone will fucking
Yeah. The whole thing. I'm surprised it's
just
not the whole
zap us.
thing. Yeah.
Like, they can do whatever. Like we got some. They got some shit we don't even know.
yeah, like you know,
They got us. They hustling.
they hustling, they
is
got
hustling.
us. But you know, let's have fun while we doing this shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that'll wrap it up. Thank you for coming by. This is amazing.
Thank you so much.
is
This
great.
is I feel like I was at home.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
There
This is
you
our
go.
first pod. You guys would have, never guessed.
Yeah,
It
give
was
it up.
real-
Give it
I
up.
was really
Let's give it up. Give it up.
Thank you guys.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let everybody know where they can find you though.
Yeah. So I'm really only on Instagram because I always get taken down everywhere. So I am going to be making a YouTube page though. But my Instagram is Miranda Wellness _. That's where you can find me mainly.
There
Yo,
you go.
she's one of the, like I always say, like how we had Rex on, Alex Jones' son. We had him on last show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's also Gen Z, and I'm like, yo, this is the Gen Z that we want to prop up because, I mean, you got people like, all those dumbass people. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna name them, but
Regulars.
yeah, like just idiots. But I'm saying like there is some smart Gen Zs out there because you guys are getting a bad rep, and you're definitely dope. So.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
for sure.
Thank you guys.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you definitely got to come back for sure.
I absolutely will be back.
Yeah, for sure.
sure.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, you guys, that'll wrap it up for this episode. Make sure you guys get the question everything shirts. There you go, right there. Links below. We have them in different colors and sizes.
Yeah, we got to get you one.
We'll
definitely.
We'll get you one for sure. And then also go to school.com/break the matrix where I teach you AI, crypto, real estate hacks, all that good stuff. And go to maverickapproach.com for all my books. My survival guide is out. I have a part 2. It's finally out. It's the Maverick Mindset. So you guys make sure you get that down below. And then, the mugs.
Coffee mugs. It's always in the movies. Coffee
Always
mugs.
in the movies. We're going to see who owns this and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
The sour sop, the Supreme. And then, so all links below. Make sure you guys get everything down there. Question everything because nothing is what it seems. Peace.
Yes, sir.